It's time. Oh no. No. I want to talk to this guy and turn this shit in.
Our investigation confirmed
Yeah.
it was monsters we call Chipseros disrupting your miners' work. You mentioned stolen ore? These monsters often collect shiny objects for their nests.
I see. It seems that is a trait we share in common with these monsters.
Okay. Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready.
That
I'm
and the fact that they
ready.
only show up in the area during the fallow.
Okay.
With so much in common.
Oh,
I feel
Zato.
a strange sort of kinship. But tell me.
I have been trying to turn in this mission for frickin' ever, and for some reason I haven't been able to run into this frickin' dude.
The
No
first
idea
rule
why.
would be not to attract their attention. Be careful of noise and shiny metal.
I like shiny metal. Screw
They are
that.
hostile to us by nature. They should make decent neighbors unless actively provoked.
I shall provoke him.
Understood. This marks another valuable lesson.
I feel like there was that other thing that I could do
I will
out in the wild sand place.
Anytime. The people of this
There was that one douche canoe
where we are able
who had like a blow up thing, and he wanted me to bring a monster there, but it was only during a very specific phase, so I need to check in on that. Dark Troll Emperor, what's up? Thank you for the follow, and hi Sergeant Donut, how are you? Are you doing well? Okay, we turned all this shit in. Yay. Okay, all the things. Skip. I don't care. I skip it. Okay. Oh. Oh, it's because I clicked off the thing. Good morning, Gray One. How are you doing? Are you doing so well? Oh, does this mean I get to eat with them? Let me eat with you. Oh, it's material. Okay. Nope, I guess not. I don't have that many freaking missions. At this point, it should all be weird ass side missions, right? This game is amazing. Me freaking too. Do we have a date? I looked into it, but I forgot what the date was, which is like the worst because like, of course, everyone would want to know. I want to know. Mission info. Okay, we have 2 things left. Let's find the Woodwood. Alma lost her glasses. Investigate Scarlet Forest. Go talk to the Woodwoods. It's next week? It's the 28th? Oh, hell yeah. Ah! The 28th, hold on. Yes, okay. I'll be streaming that day. Because I was like, I'm about to move, so my stream schedule is going to change a little bit. I wanted to make sure I had a chance to play it. That'll be cool. I hear that there's a bunch of different outfits you can unlock. Oh, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be so freaking fun. I was so curious what kind of collabs they would end up doing. I'm very happy that it ended up being that one. Okay, am I supposed to talk to the Woodwoods to find the glasses? Find a Woodwood who's seen the glasses. Okay, have you seen the glasses? You searching for Forgotten? Yes. Water flows. You go to Water End and do search there. Okay. Down by the... Okay. Flow is there. So it ends here. Look at me go. Boink. Come on, my buddy. Let's frickin' go. I like the little sounds it makes whenever it jumps. It's kind of freaking cute. I wonder how close together the updates are gonna be at this point. I feel like it's gonna be like every few months or so after this point, but I'm not entirely sure. We shall see. We shall see indeed. Gonna get our goodies. Ugh, so happy. So freaking happy. I move this next week. I have 1 week. 1 week from now, I will be in my new house. I'm so excited and terrified simultaneously, but mainly excited. It's gonna be so good. So freaking good. A wish list target has appeared. Oh, my wish list. It's gonna be an adventure. with a million things to unpack and put together. We want red good things. Hey, hey. Hey, talk to me.
Whoa.
Hi, Rocky. Okay. Is it one of you bitches?
Oh.
Okay. Sparkly red ones? Is this what you want? Oh my god, it's wearing the glasses. Am I gonna have to chase this fucker?
Those are definitely my glasses.
How can you see? You're not wearing your glasses.
Like it went towards its hideout.
Ooh, pretty. Don't mind if I do. Head to the Woodwood hideout.
What do you suppose this is? It looks quite old.
I don't know. Did it go all the way back? Hold up. Your girl is lost. Does it mean here? Like to the camp? Or does it mean something else? Oh shit, this is gonna be chaotic. What's that? I got a truffle. Fuck yeah, truffle. Bonfire? Bonfire, thank you so much for the gift subs. Oh my god. Oh my god. So we got Kavakupu. What the heck? Kavakupu. As in like Kupu from Final Fantasy? That makes me happy. We have Patsu. Oh my god, what are these names? What are these names? Mr. Enforcer. Bingo. Look at me. I got one of them. One of them. Apocalyptic. Cool. And 40 LeGeorge. 40 LeGeorge. Hi, Riza, what's up? Are you gonna hunt? You gonna join? You gonna do it? You should. You should. Great, when you're having a good morning. The music has been bumping. So now you're gonna hang out here? For your oh why thank you. That's exciting. A dack about the pocket. I can't say words. Words are not the easiest. Why can I not?
What we've learned.
Oh,
Sure, go
I need
ahead.
to be on the thing. I need to be on the okay. Go. Okay. We need to find the glasses. I have 2 missions left, side missions to complete. That's it. Oh my fucking god, this is terrible. Where the hell did this little guy go? Head to the Woodwood hideout. Is that here? Is this just my little hideout? Where's the... Am I gonna have to go to, like, the whole Woodwood Tower? Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Hell yeah, you're on my... Hell yeah. How's it going today? Your table flipping, but it's early, so no big... Dude, fantastic. Go kick some ass. Kick some ass. Take some names. Make everyone your bitch. Do it. Got the big red scarf yet? Also, Akuma update next week. I saw that. I am so excited. I am so excited. I have 10 I need to eat. There's things I need to do before I go after that Woodwood. I just hopped in and I was like, yeah, I could probably do it. Yeah, I could. Doesn't mean I should. Add ingredients and cook. Hell yeah. Woodwood hideout. They have their own. Is it the big one? The one that they have the bonfire on and they cook all the food? You did bake some 12-hour proof sourdough this morning? There's a rumor. There's a rumor afoot within my fam that when we move into the new house, we may be getting a housewarming gift, which may be a KitchenAid mixer. And I'm so freaking excited. I'm gonna make so much bread, and it's gonna be good. And I'm gonna start doing a sourdough starter. And I saved that link that you had sent, where to get the starter from, recipe wise. So hella freaking excited. It's gonna be good. I'm real pumped. I have so many recipes saved. So many recipes saved. And I'm just gonna freaking cook. And I'm gonna bake. And I'm gonna get chubby. And I'm gonna be so happy. It's gonna be perfect. My god, Oli, thank you so much. Thank you for the follow. Let's go talk to this dude. You were against it for a long time, but you started to use it. It definitely helps. Are you talking about KitchenAid mixers? I just...
To make a trade.
Like, if I ever have, long nails, which I do fairly frequently. Why is this why different? Why is there a line? What is the arrow for? What is that? What does that mean? Anyway, if I have long nails, making bread kind of gets annoying because like you don't want bread dough under your nails and you don't want what's under your nails in your bread dough. So I figure KitchenAid mixer would just be a little bit better of an option and it would save my arms. My little armies don't get, I'm gonna get chubby and happy. I mean, I'm gonna work out as much as I always do. So, I mean, if I get chubby, I get chubby. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah. Yeah. Noodle arm hype. Oh my, why? Why does this have the thingamaj? Does this mean I can make something? What is that symbol? Why does it not tell me what it means? Did I do something wrong? Did I do something right? Is there something I could do to it? Like, I don't know. And I went from snack to a fridge in one main course of a cuisine. Oh, hell yeah. Absolutely. Okay, what am I?
Goodbye.
Why does it have a small arrow? Does that mean I can make the frog hat? Can I make frog hat? Hi? Frog hat? Frog hat. Please tell me. Frog hat.
Anything catch your eye?
Frog hat? Frog hat? Give me a frog hat? Please? That's cute though. No. I could be Athos? That's kind of cute. No frog. Why? What? I don't know what that means then. Fuck it. No. We'll go to the Woodwood hut. So sad. I'm so confused. That's fine. Okay. Stones. Woodwood hut. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I have too much energy this morning. Too much energy, but that's okay. It happens. Sometimes you need all the energy. Red searching of vines. Okay. Oh my god. I had to talk to more? Oh no, they're feasting. I gotta go to the feastable areas. I don't remember how to freaking get up there. Is it through here? And then like through the back area maybe? Yep. Yep. Gotta take it down a notch? Or 100? Maybe. Or I could just chill here with the feast to everyone else. And I could be all feasted. Yeah. I didn't even have coffee. I did have tea though. I haven't had tea in forever, so it was so nice having it this morning. Red sparklies, yes I see. There's a Woodwood wearing red sparklies. He's big bash. Oh my gosh. We should just let him keep them. I think that our girl doesn't need to see anyway. You know? I say she just deals with it. Finders keepers, loser weepers. You go ahead and you lose your shit, you lost your shit. Okay. Nah. Are you not already wearing glasses? Like, do you really need this backup pair? Dude, this Woodwood looks like spunky as fuck. Just let him have that. You like the flavor of coffee? You know there's decaf, but you can't really have caffeine, even in tea. Decaf still has a little bit in there, but it is a little bit better. I mean, when I say a little bit better, I mean, why am I okay, am I just putting all of the tails in there? Should I just cook nothing but butt? We cooking booty! Is this a bad idea? I don't know, but it's happening. Yeah, coffee is like a beautiful bitterness that almost tastes burnt, but not quite. It's like bone apple teeth. It's like licking a tree. But that tree is good. It's a good tree to live. You know what I'm talking about? It's got a bitterness that's like tree-ish. I don't know. There's no other way to describe it. It's like licking a tree. Damn it. Oh my god. I love it when I have these wonderful people in my chat who are trying to do things. Let's ban you. No thank you. You found coffee infused maple syrup. So if it's coffee infused, does that mean that it has caffeine in it? Or would it be considered caffeine free still? The bot, I know. We gotta ban him. Honestly, I hate saying it. I almost prefer the bots that just have an automated message and you could just ban them right off the bat versus the people that come in and are intentionally trying to solicit you and like faking interest in your stream to just solicit. Like, I hate that. I hate that so much. It is so frustrating. It's just like, I don't want your shit. I'm good. If I did, and I thought you were, like, I would just do my own research. It wouldn't just be some rando that's coming into my stream. It's like, Yes, it has caffeine. So you can't have a lot of it? Well, are you gonna, like, are you gonna be chugging maple syrup? Like, I mean, I don't know anyone who really has a lot of maple syrup. That's probably a good thing, I would think. There was one time when I did a subathon, though, where I did a shot of maple syrup, and I can tell you firsthand, it was the worst shot I have ever taken in my life. Terrible. Absolutely horrible. No bueno. Bad. So bad. It was like... It was just way too thick. Way too freaking thick. Where is this dude? Is he here? Is he on our map? Nah. Do you see this little dude? Because I'm not seeing this little dude. Makes me think he has to be sleeping here.
I've been waiting for you. Come, we trade.
No, you're not the one I'm looking for. Looking for someone who's sleeping. What is a sleeping Ajax? Is this a person? Place? Thing? Fuck, I don't know. Hi, just followed. You do commissions. Yeah, it's half the time they don't even follow because, I mean, their success rate is so low, but I just hate it because they put you on the spot. They put you on the spot, it interrupts your stream, it kills the vibe, and it just gets awkward so fast. And it's just no reason for it to be that freaking awkward. I don't get it. There's no way that tactic works nearly as well as the amount of time you have to invest into it. One day, someone came in this other stream, and their first message was, "Yo, how old are you, girl?" It literally became a meme instead of saying, "You had to chew that." You did it. I had to chew the syrup. It was horrible. It was terrible. It was gross, man. It was so freaking gross. Oh, we've had some that turned into memes too. One specifically is show back of head streamer. That was one. There was someone who came in, and for some reason, they were just obsessed with the idea of seeing the back of my head. And it was just getting really weird. And eventually, they were like trying to take clips and stuff of the back of my head. And I was like, okay, this has to be like some weird like fetishy shit. And I ain't fucking with that. So I just called him out. I was like, yo, is there something wrong? Like, what is happening here? And he was like, no. And I was like, I saw that you clipped this. I went ahead and deleted your clip, and now you're getting banned. And I just want you to know that's fucking strange. So then my chat was always like, show back of head streamer. All because of that. All because of that. It was good time. Good time. You feel like maple syrup and dark rum might go well together. If it is a high enough proof of rum, it would cut through the viscosity of the syrup. I mean, I can see that happening. There is a lot of daiquiri recipes that use, like, heavier syrups. Usually it's, like, called Demura syrup. That's the one that's mostly used for that. But, yeah, maple syrup is used in cocktails all the time, so I would not be surprised if it paired really well with, like, a spiced rum. What? Yeah, yeah. It was great. It was great. Back ahead. It was just like, I don't know. There's a bunch of weirdos. What? These little things are really weird, but look how big that freaking stinger is on its butt. Oh my god, are they attacking me? Is that a thing? Do they attack you? Get hammered, bitch. Can I catch a dead one? No, it's gone. Damn it. Get in my net, bitches. In the net. I'm trying to think of other, like, what the fuck moments I've had in this stream. I have had some really, like, really creepy stuff happen. But most of it, I don't know. When you're a streamer, you kind of expect a certain level of, like, bullshittery. Absolutely. You're on the internet. You're dealing with people who are anonymous for the most part. A lot of times they will just say whatever they can think would either A, get your attention, or B, get a response. Oh my god, the bigger the response, the better. So once COVID happened, there was a lot of people that ended up on the platform that weren't necessarily normally on the platform. And
Pretty deep. I bet it's
some
brimming
of the
with
stuff they would say to try to get your attention was really aggressively gross, to say the least. So I've had a lot of that. But I also have a background in, like, bartending. So, like, I have no stress in telling someone to take a hike. At all. Like, that's easy peasy for me. But I know other streamers, like, have a hard time sometimes dealing with it because they do have that, like, shock factor, you know? I'll pick all these things. There is a giant fish thing that I do need to catch at some point, but I don't know if it's gonna be here. I don't know. Good morning. How are you doing, Shaggy? Are you doing well? Getting all these sparkly treasures, but where is this little sleepy bastard? Does anyone know where this is? Where is the sleepy guy? I don't know. I'm gonna go beat this guy up, though. I mean, I feel like I kind of have to. He's got bonus rewards. Surely. I'm gonna go knock the candy out of him. Well, you're cutting fresh bread. You had a thought? Maybe. Back of head, dude? Just thought you were an AI plugged into something? Oh, God. That was before AI. Well, like, before the major use of AI, I should say. Ah! Oh, that was some shocky one. Okay. 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 Side quest? Yes, that's what I'm on. Absolutely. I'm on this long ass side quest. I have 2 little side quests left. I'm almost done with them. I'm like, can I just finish them before the update next week? Because then I won't have them to worry about. I mean, granted, the last one is fishing, which is like, that could be a little time consuming. But I could always work on that in between hunts. No, I really want to know where he is. He's not showing up on my map. So I didn't know if it's like in this specific location or maybe in a different one. He's in the hideout? God damn it. Okay. That little bitch was hiding from me. In the hideout, go figure. Need to have a safe word for spoilers? Usually, I'm fine with spoilers for the most part. I also don't play games that are like right for it. I mean this one. This one was probably the newest game I played in a little bit. But even so, spoilers never really ruined anything for me unless it is a game that has a very specific plot twist. That's a little different. Hi, Anakin, what's up? Over here gonna break this guy's knees. Sleeping in a leaf thing? Okay. I'll see what I could do. Do I gotta go beat him up and mug him for his glasses? Cause like, I can do that. Oh my god, this poor dude. Just shitting himself silly, man. How do you not have any, like, red spots yet? How have I not gotten any wounds on you, dude? I'm putting work in. I'm putting work in. You're over here, like, shitting your britches. And, like, not a single wound. I have a giant hammer I've been pounding you with. Oh, there it is. Right on your butt. This is spanky, spanky, spanky monkey time. Okay. Perfect. I'm gonna... Oh, I guess I'm gonna hit you guys, too. That's fine. Everyone... Oh, God. Jesus. You're gonna take a nap? That sounds freaking wonderful. I feel like, real talk, Saturdays are for naps. They're for naps and video games, and you can't tell me otherwise. It's the perfect thing for a Saturday. You have Sunday to kind of like recover, but Saturday should be for fun. Should always be for fun, and naps are the most fun thing I can think of. As a 32-year-old, I'm like, ah, give me a tasty freaking nap any day. It helps that you've been around here for a while. I dig it. I dig it. Break in your face. Go bonks. Very nice. Doing so good. I need to sharpen. But, like, I'll get there when I get there. You yelled at me when all I said was, oh God, poor Roach. I yelled at you? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. You do care about... Wait, what is Roach from? Who's Roach? I don't even know who Roach is. Oh. Oh, I'm gonna get belly slapped. Yep, there you go. Roach. What is Roach? Now I'm trying to figure out what game that's from. What game? I feel like is Roach the name of a horse or something? But isn't that like Red Dead or something? I've never played Red Dead. Is it Red Dead? I don't know. I'm over here trying to think to myself. To figure out what it is. Boop, 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 boop. Break your arm! Break it! Oh, no. No, give me your arm. Give me it. Give me it. You have to say, though, if you get a chance to play... I want to. I definitely will. Man, I saw that first opening scene from it now. And, let me tell you. Wow, they just really, go right into the feels. I was unprepared. Oh, I never played The Witcher. I've never played any Witcher games. Totally not 50 plus hours. You have 50 plus hours in that game? Holy shit. That's nuts. That is nuts. Is it really grindy or is there just 50 hours worth of story? Like how much of that is just leveling up? You're not done with your side stuff? Wow. Wow, that's freaking surprising. The story took you about 40 hours, but then you explored a lot. Okay. I'm gonna hit this guy right in that booty hole. Booty hole bonkin'. No. And then we're gonna break some arms and some feet, and it's gonna be nice and softened up. Feel like there might be another thing over here, baby. No? The TV show? I've only seen the first season. I don't know. I haven't watched that, like, since before, since it came out. So you're still not done exploring and doing stuff? But then, okay, so you're... They have New Game Plus in there, too? Okay, shit, I didn't know that. And shows some different options and builds. Okay. Dang. So, how would you describe the pacing of that game? Do you think it, does it progress pretty quickly? Or is it something that really takes a long time and you have to level up to make sure that you're ready for the next part? How much of it is active? Solid? I bet. It sounds freaking cool. I'm just gonna have to break his little face. Hope he doesn't mind. I would have gone for the knees, but bro doesn't have the... His knees aren't very accessible at the moment. Da, 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 da. Eep. Oh, yeah. Bump, 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 bump. Active. Let's see, a lot for the most part. Turn-based combat. Let's see, QTEs feel very nice to you. So you're never bored, never truly felt like you're having to grind for levels just to keep up. So it progresses pretty quick then, right? So it kind of just scoots you along the main storyline, but you have little stops along the way. It's not like, I'm trying to think of another game to compare it to, where you just, I love that you're jumping. That's ridiculous. I should probably carve this thing before I forget. Okay, so like, Monster Hunter is pretty grindy in the end game stuff, right? So you have to get to a certain level before you can unlock the next quest, but the beginning, it's pretty quick. Like, you're just kind of skirted into the next point. I didn't know if the storyline was more like skirted into the next point, or if it's like, okay, you've reached this level and now it unlocks, kind of thing. Bonus rewards. No, my friends are gone. They just disappeared. I'm on your face. It just skirts you up there. See, that's nice. That's really good. Especially when the game is that long. I feel like that is a much better, like, that's just a good route to go. Because otherwise you'll end up either A, losing interest, or B,
Stay the same.
having to choose between the actual storyline to finish the game and like your side quests. Like Ghost of Tsushima is, I would say, pretty well balanced because it definitely keeps you engaged even though it is a longer game. So maybe it's similar to that. Okay, so we're gonna go, we're going back to the place. Let me in. Okay, there we go. Let's go find this sleeping bastard. We gotta get these glasses. Okay, which one of you is sleeping? It's not you. God, get off. Get off the thing. Good lord. Sorry about that. Okay, I'm looking for someone who's asleep in the leaves. Alright, any bitches asleep in leaves here? No. You, but you're Plum Peach. Okay. You're asleep. Are you the one? No. No, it's not you. Oh, you say it's similar to GOT? Cool. That's good. I think that's solid freaking pacing on that then. Is he upstairs? Over here squinting. Is he sleeping up top? How long is his sleep if it's daytime? Holy shit. Okay, you're not here. You're here. What's up? Dan's a muffin. You're adorable. Can't go in here. He's not on the top. Okay. So he's in the main spot? Like the main area? Guess he could be around back. But he's not. Okay, is he around this? Okay, if you see him... Oh, is it this one? With the glasses?
Why you disturb?
You're worried about upside down, my bro. Kind of dig him, though. I like this guy.
Bother you, but that pair of glasses, we've been looking for them. We'd be grateful if you could return them to us.
Glasses is mine. You want? We make tradings.
I just want to snuggle him.
You
I want to snuggle him so bad.
Glasses, honey. We make deal.
Okay, so you want
Do
honey?
you mean Eastern honey?
Yes, yes. Most
Do I have Eastern honey?
Oh, you.
Is this just like a normal ass item?
Honey.
Here you go. Probably. There you go. Bro, you're like covered in bugs. I need to give you like a flea bath. Holy crap.
My glasses, they're safe. Oh, thank you. Thank
You're
you
welcome.
so much.
I think it's so funny
I'll never
that we could change her outfit to Chun-Li or Cammy. Like, let's just give her the biggest thirst trap options ever. Like, what the fuck?
You should warn
You?
Oh, Vigor Wasp? Okay, okay. Gotcha.
All right. Just say the word and I'll put them on for all the world to see.
Now we can change her glass. What a little thing to change. Like, they're giving me low-key Resident Evil vibes? Why are they giving me Resident Evil vibes? Did Jill Valentine wear, like, red glasses at any point? Am I just, like, tripping balls? I could be tripping balls. That's always an option. Compared to the handle-in world, you'd much rather have the thirst trap options? Not gonna lie. Fair enough. Fair enough. Gather boost active. Oh. That's what that was. Okay. Okay. Let's go kill this Harambe. Even though I hate these things. The hairy boobies, man, not a fan. But we can do it. We can knock it out. We can knock it out. Yeah. Off we go. You're not, I feel like, honestly, Jesus, that was terrible. And then I missed. I mean, I'm just gonna charge this up real quick. Just go charge it up. Oops. See, it just, Alma is, I think she's really cute. She's like, definitely has a little bit of hipster. She got that hipster vibe. Oh god, oh god. I don't like you. You're the forbidden lasagna noodle, man. Like, get out of here. Oh, that's a spot. I can hit that in the face. Gunk. Okay, okay, not bad. And then I go,
Engaging with the target.
I would love to engage at the target if I could fucking hit the target.
We received supply items. Don't let them go to waste.
Aha! Gonna hit you in the fucking nubbins. Can I like cut off his tail? Could you get it? You probably could not get a tail cut on this, but could you imagine? It would make my life so much easier. Also, I just realized this bitch has webbed feet. Why do you have webbed feet? It just seems so weird. She's a hippie though? And yeah, she's definitely a hippie. She's collecting things from other cultures. Like, she probably smells like patchouli. That's fine. I bet she loves gummies. So that's cool, because, like, I do too. We'd get along just fine. It'd be great. I'd be like, alright, we could chill. We could chill. You could break the tail twice, but you can't cut it off, though. I'm like, I would love to cut it off. Give me that shit. Speaking of gummies, are you gonna do a garden gummy? I might do one of those later today, too. Not gonna lie. You tried some, and they did nothing. Do you know what it was that you had? You took 2. Do you know what the milligrams were, by chance? Because there's definitely a few things that will impact gummies and their effectiveness. The main thing is how much THC it has. Not 100%. Your mom got it from a friend at work? She's got a medical card? Okay, so what do you know about garden gummies? Do you want to be debriefed in the world of garden gums? You may be like, Hannah, why do you know so much about the garden gummies? 1, it is recreationally legal here. 2, I totally used to be a weed dealer back in the day. But only to, like, businessmen. It's fine. It was perfect. It worked out well. It was a fun little side quest. I only did for a little bit, though. So, you're not a big edible person? I mean, you know some, you just stick to flour. I was gonna say, edibles are different because they have to be metabolized. So, they're usually, like, really slow hitting, unless you get something called live resin. Which, even then, you're gonna not feel it for about 20 minutes. But, if you're getting anything that's like not live resin, it could take you like an hour potentially to feel it. It really depends on how fast your stomach kind of processes food. Also, is there food already in your stomach? If you have an empty stomach, you'll probably feel a little bit more. The other thing is there is something called sativa, which is more of a brain fuzzy. There is indica, which is more like you in the couch, you feel it more in your body. And then there is a hybrid where it kind of gives your body and brain the option to go either way or a mixture. Hello, Shadow, how are you? It was indica? Okay, so you should have felt it in your body. The other thing too is men typically will have a much higher tolerance than women. So usually the dosage for dudes is much higher for girls. I wouldn't say like crazy high, but like between me and my husband, he takes 3 times what I do to feel it. But he's got, you know, more body weight than I do. I'm frozen! Ah, let me out! Let me out of this bitch! I could feel it if I take 2 milligrams. He won't feel it unless it's like 10. And even then, you know, he might want to take some other parts or like nibbles. So you just have to play around with it and see. But chances are you just probably needed much more than you had. Probably. You're in big trouble? You failed a story quest? It's okay. At least you get to try it again, right? That's the best part. You just get to learn. I failed quest too. Gonna fuck this guy up. Gonna do it, gonna do it. Broke down? So you're trying out Gunlance? But the monster that stopped you was, oh, Jindahad? Yeah, no, Jindahad is, he's a skill check monster. He's your first large monster that you're gonna go up against. That's a normal one to wipe on. It's not like you wipe to something teeny and small. He has a big AoE attack, which is a little bit harder to maneuver, and that also teaches you an in-fight dynamic. And that fight dynamic is when he's gonna do his big old thing where he curls up in a ball and there's all this white smoke. Oh my god, I can climb that. What it does, or what you're supposed to do, is look up to the ceiling and see if there's a rock that you can drop. Has to be a rock. If you drop that, you can hide behind the rock and that attack will completely miss you. So that is what you're supposed to do in that fight. And that will probably save you a death or two. Yeah, if you want to hop in the lobby, we can help you with your quests. I have no problem with that. We can do carries. Chronic pain sucks ass for real. Chronic pain is no fun. No fun at all. I'm very lucky that the only, like, chronic thing I have is just, like, chronic bad dad jokes. Anything more than that, I don't know if I could handle it. Like, being in pain all the time would be just unfortunate. Dude, this guy is squirrely as fuck! I'm gonna get your butt! At least I'm gonna try to. Okay, I got it. Now we're gonna break this part. What's the lobby ID? It is right in the title. And it's cross-platform, so you should be able to hop in, no problem. Yeah, it was a true fight gimmick. It's the main reason that you got your medical card? Great call. Personally, I would rather take something that is more natural than a bunch of pharmaceuticals. If I have the option, that is. Bad left shoulder, a bad knee, hurt your back in your 30s. Jeez. Yeah, that's a lot. Is it like joint pain? Boink. Killed the spaghetti noodle. Bye-bye, lasagna man. I used to have some back pain, like lower back pain, like sciatica stuff. I've got scoliosis though, so the muscles in my back are a little wonky-donkey anyway. But one thing that did help me was strengthening those muscles big time. So like yoga, that was super helpful because it strengthened my muscles more evenly and kind of helped get rid of some of the compensation that I was doing. Like I had like a whole tricep issue. So back in high school and college, I used to be a pole vaulter, and it's a very one-sided sport. You're only using one, like you have one dominant side muscle. It was horrible. In high school, I had one set of abs, but it wasn't like, oh yeah, you have the top abs and the little ab. No, I had only the right side of abs. Only the right side. It was so awkward. So unbelievably awkward. Oh god. I had one tricep on this arm, and then I had one bicep on this arm. But no bicep and no tricep. It was great. It was great. I loved summer. Summer was the best. Also, I had double knee braces. Yeah, so whenever I got tan lines, I looked like a motherfucking zebra. It was perfect. Loved that for me. It was good. Also, oh, Gas Giant, thank you so much for freaking subbing with your Prime. You're the bomb. Bomb dig. You the bomb.com. Bomb.com. Okay, let's go to the hub. What am I doing with my world? What? Hello? Hello, Dr. Spilefred. Let's go to the Grand Hub. And then, yeah, any quests that you want to post, we'll go on them. We'll go run them. If you're looking for carries, if you're looking for any of that stuff, I got you. 2 muscles. Yeah, just 2 muscles, man. Only 2 muscles. It was really awkward. What was my life, man? It was so strange. So strange. So anyway, yeah, when you're really uneven, it causes your other muscles to like overcompensate, which can cause other issues. So anyway, I ended up pulling my tricep really bad, and it created some issues like at the top part where it kind of goes into your shoulder. And like I couldn't do tricep dips for like, oh god, like 5 years because it would just fatigue out so fast. But eventually, once I started working out consistently, like 6 days a week, and working on all the other muscle areas around it, it was able to kind of catch up. So it's much better now. Am I still scared of tricep dips? You fucking betcha. Will I do them? Sometimes. Sometimes, maybe. You just want to be able to throw your left arm above your head and reach up. Like, oh. That, you must be in a lot of pain if you are having issues with that. At the shoulder, yeah. Maybe if it's like... If it's joint pain, muscle stuff and stretching probably won't help you as much. Like if it's a worn down like cartilage, that's a little bit more difficult to work on. But that being said, I haven't seen this one in a while. We're gonna do this. It never hurts. It never hurts to stretch. Unless you overstretch. Which I've done too. Don't pull your groin. That's not a good one. Worn down cartilage and a chip in, yeah, that one is, yeah, working out is probably gonna make that angrier, if anything. So it gets caught at it. So what's the solution for that? Would you have to do like a shoulder replacement? I feel like that would be like the only solution, because whenever it's, well, unless you do like a steroid shot. I don't know. You would think with all this lovely modern medicine, we would have better solutions to that kind of stuff by the year 2025. Oh my god, it's 2025. That's so weird to think about sometimes. You're too young to do anything? That's shit. So you're just supposed to be stuck? Like, what the crap's that about? What, they just gave you, like, hopes and prayers? You were, like, 24 at the time? I would have been, like, furious. I don't know. But that's just some poopy poop. Hi, Carol. What's up? What's poppin'? Like, how do you justify that? I would go to a different doctor if I were you. There has to be someone that can do something about that. That's some bullshittery. Said fuck it. Come back, smoke a weed, legalize. Yeah. Yeah, honestly, that might be the best call. Jesus, that's so dumb. Low-key, that's kind of one of those things that make you slow blink a little bit. Like, I'm sure they probably have some sort of reason. Like, maybe the surgery is just really invasive or something. Or the quality of life after is I don't know. I don't know. but I feel like they should have explained that better. You moved states since then? Okay. Yeah. That's a good call. I'm gonna switch it. Oh my god. So, we're looking for like new gaming desks for the new house. And we're kind of thinking about getting some side-by-side setups going, like a tea desk. Does anyone have a tea desk that they would recommend? You're in the lobby. The name is Rosemary. Cool. If you want to go ahead and post your quest, I will hop into it. You had a tea desk? And it sucked. Okay, why did it suck? Tell me about it. Because it looks ideal on paper, but I know nothing is ever really ideal in practice. So I'm like, if one of you fidgets or moves, oh no. Oh, that will 100% be an issue. I'm not the fidgety one. He is. Okay, so what if it was 2 L desks? That might work. That might be a better option instead of a full T. I didn't even think about the fidget thing. I'm so happy you mentioned that. So freaking happy you mentioned that. Posted, awesome. I'll see you in it. If you want to start it, go for it. That would probably work. Okay. That, and I'm gonna get that weird ass ADHD chair. The one where I can cross my legs and sit like a weirdo, because I need that. I need that so bad because my hips get tired, which is the weirdest statement to say when sitting in chairs, but like I'm a little bit more on the hypermobile end. So like I need to readjust my legs a lot. Hopefully having that weird ass chair is gonna help. I'm on your butt, but I'm gonna break your face. Give me your face. Let me kiss it with this hammer. I'ma kiss it. Yeah, accept my love. Oh. Oh, come on, buddy. There we, oh, come on. Here we go. Whoa, bam. Oh, gorgeous. So gorgeous. We didn't know about that either. You're yelling at me. I would be in a very similar boat. Very similar boat. He like plays drums on like his desk and shit. I would go insane. You're absolutely right on that. I would go insane. I can't do that. You good? Thank you for the heads up. Oh man, that's so good. By the way, how's married life? So technically different desks, so fidgets shouldn't mess with the other person. Yeah, we'll put like a little foam bumper on it or something, so it absorbs some of that weird ass contact from the drum set. So you have standing desk now, which Morphs uses and I don't. I have a standing desk now. Real talk, the only time I use the standing desk is if I have to plug something into the back of my PC. Which is really nice, if I'm being honest. But I don't stand up in game, because then I just wiggle. I'll wiggle around. And if I start wiggling, then it's just not the best. Not gonna lie, you thought about getting a standing desk, but then your mom bought you your current desk from work. So what's your current desk like? Okay, so if I'm gonna get an L desk, should I get one that has like the raised section for the monitors? Would that be a good call? How are you doing, Brother Buns? You doing so well? Oh, you hopped in! Brother Buns! Hell yeah! Let's go fucking hunt! So one of them, a thick L desk that bolts to the wall, like a 12-inch thick. Oh, wow. That sounds really nice. It's really hard to get like an actual oak desk. You're welcome. It is great. Okay. Okay, good to know. Rizu, hello! So you like the raised section? So right now I have it where like, I've got the stupid arms that hold my monitors. I'm gonna be honest, you would probably hate my setup. And the reason you would hate my setup is because I hate my setup. My monitors are different brands and different sizes. And the locations of the screws in the back are at different heights. So they don't even line up. They don't line up. There's this much of a difference between them, and one of them is way heavier than the other, so it like keeps tilting forward. It's so bad. It's so bad. I know it's terrible. I know it's terrible. I should probably get a matching set of you do it. I would love to see yours. I would really love to see yours. I should probably get some matching monitors, but I don't know what's a good monitor. I know nothing about monitors. Like, can you go wrong with one? I don't know. I probably don't need that OLED stuff. I'm not that fancy. The only thing that you're getting used to is how do you have your monitors? I'm super curious. So you have a basic no raise section, just like that. But you also like to slouch, because you slide down. I slouch too. I feel that. I absolutely feel that. Yeah, come on, Jen. Let's go fuck it up. So you have an OLED. You love it. Was it worth the price? You'll share yours too? Do it. I would love to see your guys' setups. If you have a cool setup or a setup that just makes you really happy, post that shit in the Discord because I'm looking for ideas. Absolutely. Oh my god, both of your monitors are stacked though? What do you mean by stacked? Like, you have them stacked? What? Wait, what? I have endless questions, if that's the case. Don't get matching monitors? Get even more monitors that don't match? I love that. I love that so much. So she stole it from me. Build a pyramid out of them? You know, I really like that amount of chaos. I really do. Like, that's up my alley. That is absolutely up my alley. Okay, so one is a laptop. We can put a laptop and we'll throw an iPad in there. We'll just make it as weirdly complicated and complex as we can. Where the fuck is a ration? I need some energy up in here. Hopefully he won't hit me with his booty. You have 4 monitors and none of them match. Do you have a favorite that you prefer? So the second monitor is on the top. So I assume that you play off of your bottom monitor. What do you have going on in your top monitor? And does it like feel weird looking up all the time? And side by side, top and bottom. And then if you have a webcam, where do you end up putting your webcam? Because how does that work? So there are poles that you can install them on? Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. So you found your pictures? Oh, it's in the Check It Out channel? Sweet. I'll check it out after stream. Because I'm gonna want to show my man and be like, yo, what do you think about this? And I'll be like, also, we're not getting a T-desk because you fidget. And then it'll be good. So one of them is bigger than the others and you play games on that one? So it's the middle, of course. Oh, fair, fair. I got you on the top monitor right now? Really? I'm like trying to mentally imagine this. So, but if I did that, reading chat would be so weird. That would be so strange. I mean, don't get me wrong. Ah, this guy just shat frozen fucking piss on me. Ah, I don't want to be there. I'm gonna be honest. I never even considered that an option of going vertical with it. At all, actually. I know that people have vertical monitors, so why didn't you just get a larger monitor and make it a vertical one at that point? I mean, that would be a really awkward shaped monitor. Huh. You kind of like boozled my brain there. Is there anything you don't like about the vertical setup? Like, what caveats do you have? My brain is just so tickled right now. Like, that's been an option the whole time? No one even told me? Because then you don't have to take up as much of your desk space if it is a vertical one. Like, that's nice. You added your pic? Hell yeah. In the Discord? Dope. Okay, let me go, like... I almost said jiggle this guy's biscuits, but I feel like that would mean something completely different than how I initially intended it. Your third monitor is vertical for Discord and the other browsers? Spotify? Okay, so you've got like a utility monitor and then all your other, you know, jazz. So if you've got 3 monitors, oh fuck, hold on. Oh, I'm doing that thing that I'm not supposed to be doing. I'm supposed to be doing this thing. Put my weapon away. Nope, that's not, okay, did that work? That did work. I'm behind this thing. I'm yelling. Hopefully they listening. But they may not be listening. And exactly where you're at in said game. It's sad that you know exactly. Wait. The table and no chairs? Where? Are you talking? What game is she playing? I've got all these questions. Okay, so your main one is a 34-inch ultra-wide curved monitor. Okay. Curved monitor, I see you. I want to get to this butt. Give me the butt. Go, I missed it on the final hit. That was embarrassing. Oh, I hit it that time though. No regrets. In. Oh, you're playing Cataclysm Classic? I really want Kath to start playing it again. I really do. But I know that he's got so many games on his like list that he wants to play as soon as we get moved in, because we just got a retro tink for like the main TV. So he's like, hell yeah, I'm gonna play all these games. He wants to play Sonic. So he did Cat Classic not long ago. I wanna play it. Hey, that was a weird thought that I may or may not just have had, that I will absolutely run past you right now because it's in my brain. Would it be weird if I streamed WoW? That would be interesting. That would be weird. It could happen. It could happen indeed. You were raiding Firelands? Hell yeah. You just got back into it? You'd play WoW with you? No, you did not just say that. Really? You would play WoW with me? It made me so happy. So you've got 232 stacked and then 1 more vertical, debating on adding a force. Okay. So, still, I've got a question. Do you have a mount that holds 3 monitors, or do you have 2 mounts? What is your rigging system like for that? A little bit, but like you stream whenever and I'd show up. I really want to play it. One of the reasons I want to play it is because I have heard so many wonderful stories about it. Of just like great freaking stories of like the bonding and the people that you meet through the game. And I love that. I freaking love that shit. I have an addiction to Hearthstone, and of course, everyone in the cards is in, you know, freaking side characters in that game anyway. So I'd recognize a bunch of stuff. The only thing that makes me nervous about it is I'm not used to all the key bindings. That is something that will be very new. But I think I can do it. I think I can learn. Kara, how hard do you think it would be for me to pick up on it? It's like giving her a free drug hit. Sigh. You're like, yo. Like, lie. It's nothing like what it used to be in terms of community. Yeah. I mean, in theory, isn't community what you make it? Right? We've got a bunch of like Burning Crusade fans in here. Like, who knows? Maybe some of you might get back into it. Maybe. Hi, Nino, how are you doing? Yeah, I don't want to do retail. I wouldn't want to do retail. You pick on Kara for clicking her skills? Oh. I probably would click on some of my skills too. I'm not even gonna lie with you. Hey, so if you do click on your skills, how rough is that? Can you do it? Is it possible? Just click on your skills. You click, but you also heal and use healing add-ons, so you don't. Oh, I see what you mean. I see what you mean. Everywhere I go, WoW is present. I mean, if it's good, right? Nah, you don't think you'd understand how bad the elitists are? Well, you know what? If the elitists are gonna be twats, then so be it. Ah, give me the nub. Hide behind the thing! And sharpen. Am I the only one left? Did anyone wipe yet? We're doing okay. We're still alive. Aha. If I could survive the freaking elitists that are into Soulsborne games, I feel like I'll live in the WoW ones. They'll just be older, so I can use older references when I talk sass. But yeah, everyone's gonna be a critic, of course. Either about my setup or my keybinds or anything. I'm sure everyone's gonna have an opinion on it. But I'm also learning, so I think there's a good amount of people that are a little bit more lenient if they know you're new.
Right. Let's go look for changes.
So right now, you've got a dual mount holding, okay, the lower horizontal one and the vertical one, and then you bought a vertical pole mount for the other one. Gotcha. So how much space does it actually save you with your mounts? Like, does it actually take up a good amount of, like, your desk space for your little, like, pole nubbins? Geez, you got so many poles going on, it might as well be a strip club. Are you charging admission? Shit. It's doable. It's just slower than not doing it. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Of course! Is there anything else that you want to post? Because we got you. You can continually post. I don't care. We can help carry you. Yeah, absolutely. Why not? You wait out there to be in some first world guild? You don't want to be in there? You don't want to be in you don't want to roach out with Asmongold, you mean? You don't want to feel that? Oh my god. Or Tyler 1 at this point. I mean, shit. You could be in, God, what is theirs called? OnlyFans? Nah, Soulsborne elitists are kids compared to a 25-year-old that runs. I mean, that's fair, especially if it's like a raid leader. But you need to stop bashing it. It's not as bad as you make it seem. Just someone who absolutely loves the world and lore of Warcraft for them to fuck it all up. That's totally fair. I mean, if someone's gonna shit on something, it always sucks, you know? Like, you know, no one wants to, like, but being realistic about it. Like, I'm not gonna go in there expecting rainbows and unicorns. But rainbows and unicorns would be great, no lie. I mean, I would take it. I would definitely take it. I'd be like, okay. The drama in OnlyFans is... I've been following some of it. I have been. I'm not gonna lie. It's so weird. OnlyFans is just so weird. It's so strange. But, like, the stuff with fucking Pirate or whatever. Pirates... Is it Pirate Software? I don't know. Anyway, I found out his dad was the one that they based the World of Warcraft, Make Love Not Warcraft, whatever, episode on, which is hilarious to me. But also that guy's kind of a chode, personality-wise. But like, you know,
Yeah.
craziness. You stick to your healing so you don't. I think I want to be like a warlock. You know what I wish I could be, and I know it's impossible, but I wish, because it would be so cool. I just want to be a murloc. Why can I not be a murloc? Just let me do it. Just let me like I just want to I'd be so happy. I want just let me be some sassy ass odd looking murloc biatch. I don't even know what my moveset would be. Like, what do I bite you? I have a spear. I go stab, stab, stab. I summon a Megafin. I don't know, but like, what? Why can't I be? I wanna be a murloc. They're adorable. Do I have a weird fixation on murlocs? Yeah. Am I sad about it? No. No, I'm not. I will die on that. I saw a shirt. You know what? I might get it after the move. I might, because it's so good. It was in the font of Jurassic Park, and it just said Murgle. And I was so happy. And it was just I just giggled at it, and I'm like, why did I not buy it? I should have bought it. The giggles are worth it. If it gives you giggles, you should buy it. I didn't. Now I will. I'm gonna do it. Yeah, Pirate Software. So you're a Pirate Software guy. So his dad, it was the cinematic director for the first 3 expansions too. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, that's right, because Pirate, wasn't he also like one of the devs that was like he had the codes or the logins to where, you know the thing that I'm trying to say with my brain, but my mouth isn't like, you know, doing the nubs. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. He was like in there. He was fondling the code and shit. Yeah. Merlot's tacos. Whoa, I love that. I love that. You were playing Alliance? I mean, I would be down for whatever. It could be Alliance, it could be Horde. Ah, the babies! Sorry, I don't know why. I didn't expect them to get swarmed all of a sudden. Where's the firebomb skill? Retail sells a transmog onesie. Do they sell real life onesies that are Murlocs? Because I would. I kind of just wish that someone would make fan art of me just as a Murloc. A Cosmic Saki Murloc. I don't know who would do that, but I'd be happy. The cybersecurity ad, yeah. Yeah. Oh god, his little booty's doing the shooties. Shooty booties. Booty shooties. Kiss booties. Broken leggies. Come on. Give me your kneecap. It was part of the drama. He acts like Blizz dev, but he never was one. Oh my god. So you think he's riding coattail? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I probably would try to be adjacent to that coattail anyway and be like, yeah, if you got that link, you might as well use it. Especially if it gets you the community and the views, right? So he was upgraded to the security side of it though. Oh, I see. So he started as a QA tester. Interesting. See that? I just tripped and fell in my face. Strategically! Can this guy like frickin' stay still? Man, is he gonna? Is he not gonna? I don't know. I'm just gonna bonk his booty for a little. Boink, boink! Okay, now if I can get back under there. Ma'am, it's Slanesh Saturday. We know you having that giant monster's booty. I mean, if he's gonna be flinging it all up in my face, I mean, of course I'm gonna try to hit it with the hammer. Where'd he go? Ah! He hit me with his little eggies. Oh, Jesus. I'm all over the place. Slanesh said, death to the Alliance for the Horde. It would only be fair, eventually. I mean, who knows? What if I really, really like WoW? And then if I play Alliance at first, and I really like it, then like, what if I just want to go back and then play a little orc? And then I could be a little orc lady on the Horde. Stay fucking still, you little butt munch. Come on. Let me break all your kneecaps. Oh my god. Stay fucking still. It's this one. It's this one. Let me in. Let me in. Let me in. Oh my goodness. I think after you break a leg, it should not be able to use it. And then it just kind of wobbles. You should be able to completely deleg these things. And they just become a torso. And then you can bash them until they die. Yup. You have the horde symbol on the wall? I love that. I mean, Kara, if you're gonna be playing with me, I mean, I might just have to do horde at that point. Well, maybe we could put it to a vote in the chat. I don't know. That would be interesting. That would be interesting. You won't lie though. You did start an alliance side when you first started, but then you switched to horde. You decided you're done with PvP. So I probably wouldn't want to do PvP. I'm not the best at that kind of stuff, and especially with the new dynamic in there, like me having to play a mouse and keyboard, it would probably be a little difficult, not gonna lie. Yeah, oh, sorry, I don't like those. I don't even know where I want to go. This is terrible. This is terrible. All the babies. All the fucking babies. Although, I like the idea of, like, Makara. Just because it's just fancy, right? It's like, I feel like it's almost a rite of passage. We'll see. We'll see. But, is it different on the Horde side than on the Alliance side? I mean, I know your starting zones are different. And I know in general, Horde is a little bit uglier. But, it is what it is. They do have night elves. Could be a blood elf. That might be cool. See, exactly. So you're partial to Horde. You don't know why we chose Alliance. You chose Alliance this time around? So what do you think about, I'm getting attacked by babies. Ew, 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 ew. No, everyone's dead. Everyone is dead. I'm murdering your children. I don't feel bad about it. It is gonna fucking happen. They gross. Dude, elves. I mean, yeah. I mean, elves are nice. They're nice, not gonna lie. Okay, he's got a spot on his face. I'm gonna break your mandible, bitch. Take that, you dirty hoe. Okay. Magra! Racial passives are different, so each has a unique ability. If I want to play a warlock, if I was on Horde, what would my options be for race versus if I was on Alliance? I also thoroughly enjoy undead armies, for the record. Undead stuff is a lot of fun. But I know they looking a little ugly. Tend to stick to Draenei and Alliance? Okay, that's fair. Especially them tall. Oh my god, Haloni. You do like them tall, understandable. You think all races can do lock? Oh, that's not too bad. Not too bad at all. I'm just gonna start swinging so I can kill all these freaking babies. Blood Elves, Orc, Undead can all be Warlock. Ooh. Well, that's fun.
This thing's a trove of new data.
So not all races, but the majority of them can. Slit a Saturday? I'm indulging. That's fair. That is fair. You do you. I guess I'm gonna head and carve some monster juice or broth out of these. That feels so weird. Kara, were you in here when I was telling the idea for the crazy cat trees? Did you know that there was a WoW one I was thinking about making? I don't want to be a Tauren. I don't want to be a big old cow. I'm already a big old cow in real life. If you saw me at a buffet, you would be impressed. That's all I'm gonna say. All I'm gonna say. So Gobos could, but you don't know when. No, that would be awesome. Okay, so in the elf, on the Alliance side, in the elf starting zone, you know, it's all purple and there's all these big ass trees, but there's this main tree where you can go in there and get your missions and stuff. And it kind of like swirls up. I want to make that into a cat tree. I just want to make nerdy fucking cat trees all of a sudden. I don't know why the ADHD has fixated on this strange freaking thing, but it has. It has, and I can't stop it. It's just what's gonna happen. Shamans used to be Horde, and then Pallies were Alliance only. That changed. Tauren is best friends. I don't like their feet. They all hooved. It's all weird and all chunky. I mean, I am a Taurus. I feel like I should like them, but maybe it reminds me a little too much of myself. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's Night Elf territory. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. Night Elf. Bingo bango. But yeah, it's the tree. It's the big old tree. I want to make that. Because I'm like, how cute would that be? Freaking cute. I'd love that. The ones, yeah, Sylvanas burn. Yeah. Way to go, Sylvanas. You and your fancy eyebrows be doing the eyebrow thing. 40k Titan cat tree. The ultimate cat tree. I mean, hey, Elonian, if you want me to make you a cat tree, I'd make you a cat tree. I would. You'd have to come and pick it up, though, because I don't know how to ship that shit. That would be weird. It would be weird to ship. I don't know how that would work. Shipping a cat tree, I feel like, would be weird. But yeah, they're all on this one, right? Okay, good. Now we'll do this one. Depart. Because your brain works in the storage. That I guess it does. My brain's just doing some strange stuff. Like, ever since we got the house, I'm like, cool, I don't have to make small art. I mean, I'm still gonna make small art because I love small art. But it's like, hey, now you've got power tools and space. This could be interesting. It's like, oh my god. You love Sylvanas until she went crazy? Fair enough. Fair enough. The cinematics, though, I will say, phenomenal. The whole, like, for the Horde thing, and I'm like, oh my god. Like, how do you not get into that? How, you just do. You just do. It's cool. It's super cool. Pissed you off the way they did him dirty? Oh, Vol'jin? I want to say He's got some cool freaking shit in Hearthstone, side note. They didn't do him dirty there. What is that thing? Why does it look so aggressive? I didn't look at that thing's teeth before, but whoa, they're sharp. Can't have green Jesus. So I wanted bullshit. Green Jesus just sounds great. If it was green cheeses, then you'd be talking about that blue cheese. You still follow Sylvanas, even though she went crazy though? Maybe it was just a phase. Maybe she was gonna grow out of it eventually. I don't know. She went through so much. See, the way they freaking build into characters in World of Warcraft is something I really like. I will say, one thing that would probably annoy a lot of people, but because it would be my first time playing it, I actually want to read the fucking missions. I want to know the backstory. Like, I want to learn what the lore is, because I'm not familiar with the lore, and I want to figure it out. And I'm sure that pacing would be a little irritating to someone who, you know, has played through it a million times. What is the difference between forged weapons? I would probably not worry about the Artisan, whatever the fucking... I wouldn't worry about those right now. I would just do the regular the regular weapons that you get from monsters. Because the other ones, you have to... It's a lot of grinding and upgrading, and it uses a lot of materials and money. So you may not be at the point where you would really benefit from that yet in the game. Maybe after you are outside of the storyline, though. Then you might. It's a consolation. You've played WoW forever and you have no idea what... See, I want to know. I want to know. But I'm also one of those people that's really into lore. Like, that's what I liked about 40k. The lore was just genuinely interesting. And I know that WoW lore is real messy and there's a lot of errors, but I'm curious about it. I want to at least try. Just hit this little guy in the face. Yeah! So you played Warcraft 1 through 3? WoW is just a lot. Is it really? Tell me about it. What makes it a lot? Especially coming from you, Helonian. Because you're on the 40k side. And that is the biggest definition of a lot. Oh, he just freaking balloon tapped me. You played WoW for a very long time. You've read the majority of... There's books? I didn't know there was books. Hold on. Can you post those books in the freaking Discord? I want those. I totally want those. That's cool. So RTS is pretty straightforward. WoW expands on that in every direction. Okay. Okay, he's limping. I can catch him. Stop limping faster. You're not supposed to be able to limp. Why are you limping faster? Did you see that? Bitch. You faking your own limp? Like, what's happening here? There's books. No way. I had no idea that World of Warcraft had books. That makes me happy. Yeah, I'm going to. I'm gonna look those up. Oh, this is gonna be part of my personality. I hope so. I'm always down to add to the lore. There's audiobooks? Oh. Okay. If there's audiobooks, consider it done. Then I can work on my cat trees while learning about the lore. Oh, exciting. That's so exciting. This is gonna be such a cool thing. Okay. Sweet freaking deal. I'm trying to think then, when I'll get into it. I still don't know when I'm gonna be back after the move. Probably like a week. I think I'll give myself like a week off to make sure everything is all set. We have to get internet and everything set up. So as long as all that goes swell and I can get my desk in and everything all cabled. There's so many cables. Then I'll have to get the sound and everything all fixed. Oh geez, maybe a week and a half. Might be a week and a half. We'll see. But at this point, Monster Hunter will slow down a little bit until the next expansion. So I might throw in a few streams of Monster Hunter whenever they release new expansions, and then change up my game schedule a bit. I also might stream a little bit more. I don't know. It's just a thought. It could happen. And there's a good chance a lot of things could happen, like night streams. That could also happen. I would prefer night streams, personally. So, there's some good changes happening. Excited. I'm excited. Yeah. Before, after, and during those books were all the parts of the lore. Gotta love the lore. I didn't realize that the books were predating WoW, though. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool indeed. When you said that you're a WoW addict, you literally met addict? That's fine. I have no problem with that. Man, you earned your stripes. You read your books. You played your games. Rock that shit. Totally rock that shit. Okay, so optional quests. We don't have anything there. We don't have any assignments, so...
Let me know if you change your mind.
Don't tell me what to do. You're not my real mom. We're gonna wander. I would like this. How do I want that. How do I get that? Details? Confirm. Create quest. Begin field survey? Cool. This is cool. I like that. We'll see if this works well. Yeah, but the main thing is there is a decent amount before WoW even happened. You wonder how much got retcon though? That's a good point. I'm sure they had to clear up some timelines. Especially from Red Shirt Guy, if I remember. Before WoW was made. Like from base WoW. I want to say we have one of the older World of Warcraft games. Not for PC.
Hope you find something useful.
But I'd have to check in on that. Because we don't have anything here, so I really can't double down and figure out if we do or not. But I think we do. I think we have one of the Warcraft games. Put Warcraft 1 through 3 in World of Warcraft. I mean, shit, if I have the old school ones, I'll play those shits too. I'll do it. I don't care. WoW was your life for a long time. Kara, how long was it your life? How many years did you put into it? I'm curious. The base of WoW lore is currently untouched and not retconned. That's good to know. So like StarCraft has books before they made StarCraft 2 even. Okay. Yes, agreed. So up to and including WoW TLK, none of it is retcon? What is WoW TLK? What is that? Oh my gosh, they're so angry. You've played since 2008? That's cool. I love that. Like, man, that... How many hours do you think you put into it? I just want to know. I'm so curious. Oh, Wrath? Gotcha. Yo! The third expansion. Okay, so I don't know if you're super familiar with Hearthstone as well, but I like playing an undead army with the Lich King. That is my favorite. My absolute favorite. It's so much fun. You'd have to log in into retail to see. I would just be curious. You don't have to by any means. If you could ballpark it, what would you ballpark it at? What's up, Talus? You can find out. You are indeed. Ooh. I love it. That kind of stuff makes me so happy. That's probably honestly why I like Murlocs as much as I do, because you can play a whole fucking Murloc army in Hearthstone. Yet you can't in WoW? Why are you teasing me the way that you do, Blizzard? Why? I need to get all the Murloc merch. If I was a VTuber, I would just be an awkward fucking Murloc. It would be so good. You had 11K in vanilla? That's so impressive. That's so impressive. Shit, man. I thought having like 2K in a game was like good, which to be fair, when it comes to normies, yeah, sure, it is pretty good. But like that, oh, that's amazing. That's amazing. I'm gonna need to heal. Unless I want to die. Do I want to die today? No. Maybe. Maybe I do want to die today. I'll never tell. It's a secret. Oh my god, fireball. He's just holding that in his mouth? That'd be a spicy meatball. Haha! Get flashed, bitch. Okay, we're gonna go here. But at one point during the Warlords of Draenor, shitty ass expansion, you had one of every class max level on Alliance and Horde. Damn. Were you ever a mount collector? 24 max? So you have 144 days. Jesus! On one character? Kara, that's nuts. Okay, do you have a favorite character? Also, did you have any funny names? Because I know you can name them whatever you want, but did you have any funny names? Because I feel like funny names are just the best. Sadly, you can't play WoW for why? 2 weeks? That's a long time. So geared out, ready to raid at any point in time? PvP gear? Holy crap. That's nuts. Okay, so something that the books, they've reprinted from Warcraft to World of Warcraft, so they definitely have some stuff. RTs of games. Oh. Hello, Loudon, how are you? You're currently outside? Giving the Void Kitty water and food? Oh, gotta give all the Void Kitty all the lovin's. Gotta love it. You'll never tell. What happens if we tell? If you guys tell, then that's on you. And that's a fair question, sir. Fair question. You were indeed. So if it was WoW, you tried to collect everything, so it took you 3 years. How many mounts do you have in vanilla? I'm so curious. So my man was a mount collector, and he had a ton. But one that he never got was the Time Drake. It was one of the few that he wasn't able to get, other than like, you know, the freaking Blizzard Bear, but those were a whole other thing. So you like funny names? There's this guy that you saw a few days ago in Stormwind, and his name was Cooter Toot? No way! Oh, I love that. I love it so much. Like, could I have my name be Cosmic Saki? Yeah, of course I could. But could I have something ridiculous like Hooter Toot? Yeah, I feel like I have to. Like, if I don't take that opportunity, like, what is wrong with me? Since your wife got the puppy, oh, what kind of puppy is it? So you've got a monk named Cream Puff? Oh, I love it. I love it so much. So yesterday the Void Kitty was purring and climbed into your lap. Oh, sounds like the best freaking Void Kitty. So yeah, the books was just to explain between games as well. The time lost Proto Drake took you 3 weeks? You got it in 3 weeks? Nuts. That's nuts. You got it on accident. Oh my god. That is nuts. I'm gonna tell my man that when he gets home, and he's gonna shit himself. He'll be like, excuse me? Oh my god, the one time that he didn't go to get it, like he had a friend be like, hey, you know, we'll go with it. We'll go see if we can find it. And he's like, no, I'm not gonna. They found it. And he was pissed. He was so pissed. I think that's probably one of the reasons he stopped. Still crazy to think the orcs and the little green men from the other planet invading alien invasion. A husky chef? Oh, that's gotta be so cute. That's gotta be so freaking cute. This guy's a, let me get the nubbins. I don't even know who I'm supposed to be fighting anymore. I'm just swinging. You've got 360 in retail, but doesn't retail just have like, don't they just hand out mounts like fucking candy to kids in vans by the river? You know? Here comes a new challenger. Sketch! Welcome fucking in. I thought you'd join in. Let's knock him out. Make sure you tell him that it took 3 years to get invincible after ICC became soloable. I don't know if he has invincible. I know they went for it. I can't remember if he got it or not. Ooh. That's super interesting. You know, that would be something I didn't have on my 2025 bingo card. Is me becoming a WoW streamer. That would be pretty funny. Be pretty funny. At this point, you know, I think I'm just gonna live my life through side quests. And I think I'm just gonna accept that. I think everything that I do should just be completely chaotic and just for the sake of doing it. I think it would take a lot of the pressure off. Like, I just want to see what I can do. And at the same time, make a ridiculous cat tree to celebrate. Like, I don't know, why not? Oh my goodness. You came out with Oldar? And you just happened to tab the launch of the Earth Shock? And you tagged it before all the hunters. So you got it? You got it off the tag? Nuts. That's freaking nuts. So you stopped mount hunting back in Mist of Pandaria. With all them freaking cute pandas. Oh, them panda wandas, man. Oh my goodness. I just hit this guy in the gooch so hard. Probably saw stars. That was about the time that you stopped. You got your Emerald Dragon mount. Oh my goodness. That's so cool. Would you ever try to get, I guess, as much completed mount-wise as you could? Other than the ones that, like, you had to be at events for or anything like that. I mean, obviously, trying to 100% something like that at this point is kind of... I don't want to say impossible, but how are you gonna get the freaking Blizzard Bear? Chaotic Saki is better than... Why, thank you, Harper. I do appreciate it. You were okay, you were competing for the longest time, so GTA completed every mission, submission from 1 through 4? No freaking way. I don't know how many games I've 100%ed, but I think it's just to the moon, because it's like a guaranteed 100%. I've never really been a completionist, but I do like being a collector. So, like in the other Monster Hunter, so in Monster Hunter Worlds, when they had more endemic stuff, I liked collecting things for my house and trying to just collect everything, because it was cool and it was fun. But at the same time, I wasn't like trying to chase something down for 10 years, you know? Like, there's some stuff where I'm like, okay, I don't need this one. WoW killed your soul? Why did it kill your... It killed your soul? No, that's no good. I don't want... I'm beating this guy up at this point. He's dead. And I'm just over here fucking clam slamming him. So WoD was meh, but Shadowlands is where you... Okay, so what is your favorite and what is your least favorite for World of Warcraft when it came to, like, the different expansions and stuff? Where do things fall for you guys? I'm curious. So you got through the Bastion area and then brought back Uldar from the first Paladin back. You were so fucking pissed. You quit on the spot. Also, how many times did you rage quit the game forever, but then came back? You don't think you'll ever do that stuff again, that you did again? So you got Lore Master back in Wrath. You also did rep grinds. Now you have over 90 exalted reps on one character. That's insane. That's so cool. Wow. Wrath was the best expansion. I think that's fair. Wrath of the Lich King is your all-time favorite expansion too. That's freaking neat. I love that. I love that so much. Oh, I'm excited. I'm pretty excited. So did Shy ever play? Or was she more just like adjacent? I feel like she played WoW, right? Maybe? So anything after MOP is dog water in your opinion? Wrath, best. Shadowlands is worse? Okay, okay. Just gonna hit this guy in the goobly good. So a few games, you perma rage quit, you're pretty sure. It was just PlanetSide 2 and War Thunder. Rage quitting games, I mean, I definitely have Donkey Kong as my rage quit. But I'm usually, I don't know. I feel like I'm not the type to necessarily be prone to rage quitting. I'm pretty patient. But I can understand how stressful some WoW stuff is, especially like the raid dynamics. Like there's a lot going on in raids. A lot freaking going on. Man. You're free to play anything past Wrath now? You only play on private servers with friends? Fair enough. Totally fair. You're just like, fuck this shit. Damn, devs. You met that's how you met Shy? Like, you just met her in the wild? How did that happen? I don't think I've ever asked you how you guys met. That's so funny. Okay, tell me the story. I gotta know. I gotta know. What's your lore? So even Miss were meh, but literally everything after that was just so bad. Oh. Oh, man. Don't even need private servers when they have, like, 3 different classic versions. I mean, that's also fair. Yeah, we should just start with hardcore, right? Yeah, totally. We'll just start there. It'll be perfect. Absolutely perfect. It's gonna stab me. Gonna stab me. Stop stabbing me. I'm gonna bonk you. I'm gonna bonk you. After I freaking don't know why my weapon went away, but it did. You rage quit Borderlands. Understandable. Saturn is hard. I get it. I totally get it. I will beat Saturn and I will regain your honor. I'll do it for you. I got you. You're trying to recruit? I mean, we can only raid so far with the bot programs. You're also refused to pay Blizzard. Oh, well, that's fair. Blizzard does want their money. I will say. Oh, where did he go? Where did Asshat McGee? Where? Hello? Oh, there he is. Hasn't the monthly price of a subscription not really changed over the years? Did I hear that right, or did I hear that wrong? I heard that was a thing, though. That they haven't, like, raised it. Sadly, if you play the private servers, I don't even know how someone makes a server, if I'm being completely honest. That stuff is still over my head. I don't know how that stuff works. So you server transferred from a dead guild, the one that she was on, you joined her guild, and became pretty close with her, and eventually, me and her ran one of the largest social guilds. What? No way! That's so crazy! So I assume that was before she was streaming. That's so cool. I have no idea. That makes me happy. Aw, that's so cool. So you refuse to have your stuff deleted? Oh, at any point for no reason. So yeah, the sub price for WoW hasn't changed for ages. That you remember anyway. I do think that's pretty nice. That they haven't changed the cost on that. Still low-key sucks though. It's expensive to pay for a game monthly. But yeah, I get it. I get it. At least there's not, is there still WoW coins? Is that still a thing? Oh god. When the outsides turn into insides, and the insides try to numb on your biscuits. It's no longer an active guild. Wow. That's a cool freaking story. That's so cool. That's nuts. You should be super proud of that. Like, I think that's an accolade. I think that's freaking fantastic. To be able to do that, man, I've seen Kath talk about it, like, even when he was actively playing WoW, whether it was hardcore or regular or whatever, and raiding frequently and stuff like that. Keeping everything in order and organizing raids and oh my god, like, that's so much work. That is so much freaking work, especially if you're dealing with people who are sweaty and people that aren't sweaty and blah. Nuts. Nuts out, man. If you're gonna pay a sub to play the game again, you just go back to Final Fantasy XIV. Is that pay to play too? Did I have a sub? I never played Final Fantasy XIV. I never got into it. But I know there was a lot of people who really were into it though. They were viewing it as an alternative during like the whole like Blizzard issues. Dealing with all their lawsuits. But you do miss those days. They were fun times. Yeah, totally understandable. God. That's so cool. 100% fair. And while you can say all you want that your friends, oh, they won't do that, your only evidence is the trust me bro, which doesn't even fly with me. You miss Final Fantasy XIV. So, in your mind, is Final Fantasy XIV better than World of Warcraft? Like, what aspects do you like of each? With some restrictions. It was amazing. Bunny girls. Oh my god. Other than the bunny girls. I mean, you can really like your bunny girls, that's fine. But like, the raid dynamics, was there enough content? I haven't heard anything about Final Fantasy XIV since it came out. Nothing. Like, did it die? Is it still active? What happened to it? Cat girls, you would pay for Final Fantasy XIV again? You wanted to pay for a sub. Your character is a cat girl? Of course. You raid leaded a few times, mostly for fun raids like old content naked raids, and somehow got a 10-man ahead of the curve in MOP. Shit, I'd let you raid lead. I'd be like, oh my god, Kara, you tell me what to do. I got this. I don't know what I'm doing, but I got this. Like, we all degenerates here. I mean, that's fine. I'm not gonna judge you for being a degen. Just gonna give you a little bit of that side eye. A little bit. We did it. No. That's cool. That's fun. Let's go back to the hub and see if anyone's got any questies posted. If not, that's fine. We can go find another one. But if they do, then we shall join them. Bonk. Bonk. one character for all your progression. Okay, in your older age, you like Fantasy 14 more than WoW, unless you go to like Lich King. Then WoW is far better. But in the current state of WoW, 14 is better. Okay, I see what you mean. I see what you mean. Plus, you could change classes at any time on said characters, so you're not really locked in. Being locked in does suck. I can definitely see that. Invitations. We friends, except we friends. Have friends. Hunting.
Yes.
Boink. Post quest. Any goodies? Goodies! Oh, this is gonna rock my world, man. Got a Mizu in this one. That'll be fun. You like that one character can still have all the job classes, including crafting? That's fair. That's fair. Do I need to eat? I got 19 minutes left, but I do need a ration. Let me put a ration in my mouth hole. Okay, thanks. We're gonna eat another ration. Let's reload. Oh, Sketch, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. I appreciate you so much. We're gonna go. I'm ready. I'm ready. So the story is much better and more cohesive throughout all of the expansions too. That makes sense. That does make sense. So the only dislike on Final Fantasy 14 early on for you was the bank. How does the bank work? What's the difference there? BRB, get more coffee. Do your thing, man. Do your thing. Anytime, fam. Ew. I dig it. I dig it. I dig it. I know that the atmosphere of Final Fantasy 14 is supposed to be quote unquote a little less toxic, which is understandable. But at the same time, it's also a newer MMO. So maybe that toxicity just hasn't developed yet. I'm not entirely sure. Either way, I've definitely heard some good things about it, so I won't rule it out. I just hope that Final Fantasy 14 like survives. Because I know these things tend to die out fairly easily, I guess. Like, what happened to New World? Is New World still active? Does that one still go? Like, I don't know. Just someone who sticks with what you know, and you can always come back to. But you do like Final Fantasy 14, except for that one expansion that was just awful. Why was it so bad? What happened? I want to know. I'm curious. Was it just shit? That's the worst. It's the worst when it's just shit. New World is still out there, but like, I don't see any content for it. I don't see content for it. I don't see creators talking about it. EverQuest is still going. What? EverQuest? Was that one with, like, the green type box? Am I wrong? Was that like OG EverQuest? Cause damn. I know that World of Warcraft has a lot of dead servers. Or like the servers are just really unbalanced. Super unbalanced. And that's no good either. But I don't know. I like the lore that, I guess, what I know of the lore from Hearthstone of World of Warcraft. So it would be very interesting for me to play through. I think I want to. I think I'm going to play through it. It'll gonna be fun. I would rather be an ugly-ass orc versus a bunny girl. But that's just me. Why is this loading taking forever? This load's being a bitch. We stuck. We stuck here. So you think I had a new expansion a little bit ago? New World? Interesting. But why? Why would I not want to be a bunny girl? I mean, but what about a bunny? But I don't want to be a bunny. I want to be like a gremlin. Can I be Cthulhu? If I could be Cthulhu, I would do that. I would rather be a tentacle monster in a world of bunnies. Facts. Facts indeed. Damn, so this is taking dumb long. It makes me think that whoever posted the quest might need to cancel it. Maybe. Like, it seems like it's glitched. But what about Bunny Boys? It launched in 1999. That's impressive. That is so impressive. Did they do any updates since? Like, is there have they upscaled it? I'm curious. Wow, we are, it's taking a long time. This is like how long it takes for me to fold the laundry after it's done out of the dryer. Forever! You ran this quest like twice a day and all of a sudden it's being weird. Did you post this? Was this yours that you posted? Is there a way to cancel it? Is it loading for you at all? Do I have to, I might have to get out of the game and go back in. We'll see. What is this, PlayStation 1 loading? Nah, it's Nintendo Switch. I feel like the loading time in PlayStation 1 was way less than this. This is totally a Switch loading time. Okay, could not join quest. There we go. At least it did something. Huh. Okay, so now what happens? Oh. Oh, okay, mine has progress. We're gonna just try it again. It booted. Oh my god. It's just not loading. We'll let you... I'll let you come back. I'll let you repost it. Because it looked nice. Yeah, I'll wait. I'll wait. We'll try it again. I'm sure it'll be fine. So yes, in Final Fantasy XIV, when you have one character be all the jobs, each job still needs to be leveled up from the beginning, which to you was annoying. I guess that would be, I mean, it's time-consuming. Definitely time-consuming. Oh. Troy, it's okay. It's okay. No worries. No worries at all. Oh, man. What a game. So we found little bugs with, maybe it's crossplay? I don't know. I'm on PC. Maybe it's just like a communication between systems. Or not. Could be either. Regardless, I'm very excited. We can run like a little short quest. A little baby questicle. You got a real job to afford your imaginary job. You gotta love real jobs for the imaginary ones. Aren't they the best?
Let me know if you change your mind.
We'll go into the wild. The wild, wild west. No. Rompolo, done. You're a PC too? So it shouldn't have took that long to load? Yeah, I think it just glitched out. No big deal. No big... Oh! Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. So once you've done all the quests, and you have to find other ways, which is why they have the endless dungeon thing. Oh, endless dungeon. That's so sweet. Oh, seems like a physical manifestation of like paying off student loans. Just endless. Forever. Forever, forever. You get a follow for pronouncing my name right? Your first try. Hell yeah! Look at me go. That says a lot, because usually I pronounce everything wrong like 80% of the time. For once the odds were on my side.
Now commencing quest.
I'm gonna go punch this guy in the gooch. Oh. Let me punch you in the gooch. Gucci time. Come on. Come on. Doink. I need to stop hitting with the circle one. Roll. Bab. Bab. Hammers. Kneecaps. Let me break your legs. Come on. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Can't hide from me. I'll break your little arm. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Boink. A little baby boink. A little bigger boink. Oh. See that? That was pro right there. Oh, I am poisoned. I'm just gonna let that one happen. I don't think this poison's gonna do enough damage to like really do anything, so we're just gonna keep on trucking. We're gonna truck through the poison. I guess it's gone anyway, so we did a good job. I like to think, you know how you're gonna add all the decos to all your armor and shit? And one of them is like, you know, you can add not necessarily immunity, but resistance, like poison resistance. It just makes me think like they're over here doing shots of poison to try to build up that resistance. It would be nice if you could upgrade your character, like your character's resistance, regardless of the decos and armor that you have. That would be kind of cool. That'd be unique if they added something like that to this game. I'd like it. I'd be like, all right, let's go.
We got this.
Good boy. I do wanna. After the move and after we get set up, I'm gonna hit you up. I'll start. I want to do that. It sounds really fun, and I'm super excited. There was a little bit where I tried playing with Cap, but he was also playing hardcore, and he died in hardcore. So naturally, as people do, He rage quit completely. So I was like, cool, I'm level 8. And now I have no one to play with, and this is ass. So maybe playing on stream would be a better approach. At least then, if people wanted to join or whatever, start characters side by side, we could do it. Hopefully I wouldn't get abandoned the same way. Hardcore mode is nuts to me. I can't even imagine that. Like, I understand that people do it, especially like when you played a game so many times, like, you kind of know what to expect a little bit differently. But that kind of pressure is like, that's heavy pressure. Like, if I did that in here and if I carded, I had to delete. Like, damn. You put so much time and energy into something, like, that sucks. It sucks so bad. Have you ever tried doing hardcore? Has anyone in here ever done hardcore? I'm curious how many levels you survived. Oh my god, he just deflated. Yeah, you don't know if you could, but you would try it? You would try hardcore? How far do you think you'd make it? And how pissed do you think you'd be once you died? Hardcore, pass. Sai, you were big into WoW too. I am not surprised. Life is technically hardcore mode. Nearly level 35. Fair enough. Okay, that's fair. That's super fair. Yeah, I guess we're doing pretty well for hardcore real life. That's true. That's true. But hardcore in a game is different. It's different. It's like, imagine Don't Starve, but with WoW. Like that. No, I can't do that. I don't know. Also, side note, Don't Starve is genuinely a hard game. Very difficult game. I don't think I've ever made it through all 4 seasons in that. Ever. And Kara, I still remember you burned down the forest and it was fucking hilarious. So good. So you had months of hours played in a WoW character. You can't even imagine losing that. Yeah, it's just all that time gone. I don't want to say I would be heartbroken, because I wouldn't be. But I'd be fucking pissed. I would be real mad. I'd be like, I'm sorry, I can't do it. You're gonna do Raid Out? Go ahead and post it. I'll join. Quest counter. Don't Starve is hardcore and real. Yeah. Absolutely true. Demoralize. Yeah, that's the best way to do it. Demoralize. So you've done years in that game. And just all of a sudden to have that gone? Be like, fuck that. No, absolutely not. Has the amount of times that you could post it? Yes. Oh, I take it yours is out of postability? You used it up? If you used it up, it's not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. You're so cute. When you closed out, that counted. That is so stupid that it counted for you. It's okay, we're gonna go help out with some Ray. Did WoW ever accidentally delete characters? Oh, I don't know about that. That would be brutal. Absolutely brutal. I know if you're playing hardcore WoW and sometimes if you DC, like, you can get fucked. But that's about all I know. Meanwhile, about to do some steam cleaning. Sheer satisfaction. Wait. You're about to do some what? Some steam cleaning? Like your carpet? You want to steam clean your carpets? It was good rewards too. There'll be more. There will always be more. Second only to pressure washing. I've never done steam cleaning before, but I can see how that would be a good one. I feel like pressure washing is always gonna be top tier. Like, there's no way that it won't be #1. It's just, I think it's the sound. I love the sound of pressure washing. And how instant the gratification is. Same thing with, like, if you watch videos of cars being detailed. Love that. I love that shit. But I mean, steam cleaning, that might be good. That might be good. They've lost characters and they had to bring them back, but they were able to bring them back though, right? But we never played Don't Starve without mods, so maybe surviving through the seasons isn't that hard. That could also be. maybe it wouldn't be that hard. That's a good point. That's a very good point. So you did some hardcore in Diablo 2, but never in WoW. Man, my uncle is so freaking deep into Diablo. It is nuts. It is so nuts. I called him the other day, and he was like, can you give me a second? I'm playing Diablo. Like, I just gotta get through this part. I'm like, you're good. Take all the time you need. If anyone understands that, it's me. Like, you're fine. It's just so funny. It's so funny. He's such a good gamer. Holy crap. I'd be actually like intimidated to game with that man. He takes it very seriously. Very sweaty like gamer. He's like a noob killer too. Worst. The worst. He's just some hardcore in Diablo. I can't even imagine that. Hardcore in any game for me is just like, okay, you took something that was fun and you made it unfun. Like, ooh. Some stains on the carpet. Them blood stains. Who you killing over there, Sai? Who you killing? Yeah, Blizz can bring back characters. See, that's nice. You've had your OG priest brought back? Oh. At that point, would he just be necromanced back to life? Is that how that one works? Used to pressure wash? A semi's house? Concrete? Oh man, that'd be nice. I love that pressure washing game. More than I would like to honestly admit. I like it a lot. A lot. Diablo is so different. Because you could stash gear around? I didn't know you could stash gear. What? You like roguelites? Roguelites are fun. Gunfire Reborn is probably one of my favorite roguelites. Just because it's short and it's sweet. It's just so good. And I like the way it builds within like the actual levels. But man, until I actually like started playing a roguelite game, I didn't understand the mentality of it. I'm like, why would you do that? Like, it just seems stupid. Like, it doesn't actually, like, you don't actually make progress. But once I played that enough, I was like, no, this is pretty cool. This is nice. Like, if you don't want to get into something necessarily and need all the background information, you just want to do a round. And it's like, there you go. Quest up. Awesome. Go ahead and start it, Shadow. We'll hop in right after this one. Diablo's so, like, how would you even stash gear? So you can just, like, pick it up and then, like, hide it? Like what people do at Target whenever they do Pokemon cards and some shit? Goddamn Target. You have Gunfire Reborn? You think you've only played it with you? It's fun. It's a fun game. And I put a good amount of time into that one too. Raging? How have you freaking been? How is life? You gotta give me updates. I gotta know. Did you ever like do lawyer stuff? Like how did everything play out? I'm so curious. What games are you playing? You even had your own van with a company at some point? 25 gal. Wow, that's a big ass freaking tank, man. Was it worth it, Shelly? Did you enjoy it? I feel like it would be fun, but I feel like every day you would just be like coming home with soppy wet. You just finished your first. I'm so proud of you. Congratulations. Congratulations. Okay, is it everything you thought it would be? How are you feeling about the difficulty? Oh, that's so cool. That is so cool. I was hoping that you did. Ah, hell yeah. Man, don't let your dreams be dreams. That's so cool. You did enjoy it? But driving, 2 hours round trip, that'd be a pain in the ass. Be like, fuck that shit. I feel like you just got home from war. Understandable. Totally understandable. I hope it gets easier, but I have a feeling that it probably, it's a little bit harder first, you know. But if anyone can make it through the program, it's you. You've played enough games, you've grinded enough hours, you can do it in real life as well. I think you'll be a fantastic lawyer. And hopefully at the end of everything, you will feel so freaking proud of yourself for taking the steps that you did. It was brutal, but definitely worth it. You got this. You got this. No Valorant before Burton did. Yeah. Oh my god. We need to not fight him in a hallway. That's a horrible idea. Big dude, little hallway. It just sounds like death. That's freaking great. Ah. Little baby update on this side. I moved to Canada and I got married. And we just bought a house. So we're moving next week, which is crazy and super exciting. And I'm so happy. And Canada is freaking dope. I love it here. It's been really good. And I'm making art. And I'm playing video games. Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. No, I'm gonna die. I died. I tried not to. Apparently, I did not try hard enough. Beep some of those updates on your Instagram. So happy. Thank you so much. It has been a crazy roller coaster of excitement and chaos.
Don't worry.
But damn, it has also been worth it. Definitely worth it. And now I'm just kind of curious, like, where things are gonna go from here. I have no idea. Once you move to Canada, you're that I was never coming back. Facts. That's facts. Yeah, but to be fair, even since I was in high school, I kind of knew I wasn't gonna stay in the States. I thought it was either gonna be Canada or Germany. I'm low-key happy it was Canada. I like the weather much better, and it's much easier if you don't know the language. So at least half the language is English. English and French. But it's very nice. Very nice indeed. So when you are finished with your program, do you think you're gonna go right into taking the bar? Or do you think you're gonna wait a little bit? What's your game plan with that? Like how many years is the school for it? Is it 4 years, like a normal program, or is it less? You don't wanna stay in the States either? You don't even know where that you would rather go. So your first choice, oh my God. Oh my God. I got wombo comboed. Okay, I need to be careful with this guy. This guy is being a twat waffle McGee. Okay, I'm gonna pay attention. I'm gonna pay attention, I promise. Your first choice is a toxic choice. Why is it a toxic choice? What is your first choice? 100% a place that you couldn't survive? Antarctica? Where are you going? What are you thinking? Okay, Dude, this guy means business. He's tough. Okay, I need to definitely stay out of his... I need to stay out of the front zone. We're gonna keep it on max potion. We're gonna go for the side approach. Okay, down the face, awesome, which means he'll drop in a second. 3 years, so usually you take the bar in July, whatever year you graduate, you have no idea what you're gonna do. That's exciting. That's so exciting. Do you know what area of law that you want to go into? I feel like there's so many freaking options. So many options. And I don't know, you might be able to clarify this. When you take the bar, does it work for like all of the US? Like if you take the bar in Florida, does that count towards anywhere if you move? Or do you have to take it in the state you're in? Japan, but yeah, you would want to go live in Japan, but there's multiple reasons why you wouldn't survive there. I hear Japan is pretty hard to live in, especially as a foreigner. It can be very difficult. But I feel that. I feel like it's so beautiful. Like you want a piece of that freaking beautiful calm aspect, right? Okay, I need to move. I need to move a little bit. Should I not be in the Gucci area? I should be over here, maybe? Hitting the booty? Sadly, no. So you'd have to retake it. So are you... Oh, you pretty much have to decide where you want to live forever. That is so... That is so stupid. Oh my god, I hate that. That would make me nervous. Are you comfortable with that? So each state has their own. Good lord. You could start... You could be a collector of bar exams. You know, that would be interesting, wouldn't it? You could be a completionist. You can get him in every state. Yeah? I bet no one's done that before. Just for funsies. Like, platinum. Heavily populated as well. And so your issue with crowds was... Yes, especially if you're in a place like Tokyo, absolutely. But if you're in a place like Kyoto, it might not be as bad. Like, there's definitely some more rural areas that that you could be in. Not comfortable with that at all. Understandable. Understandable. That is such a crazy decision. I hate that. I can't even imagine that. Ooh. Okay. Like, what happened? happens if you meet someone somewhere else? I guess at that point you have to make the decision to either stay or go or have them come to you. I'm sure when the time comes, your gut will tell you where to go. I'm sure it will. Your gut got you this far. I think if you keep trusting it, you'll be okay. But yeah, that is scary. That is definitely a scary decision to make. I don't envy you on that one. I don't envy you on that one at all. So not the red ones? So that makes it easier? Oh, well, that's good. Because you typically sign up for the bar about a year before taking it. Okay. So Kyoto probably wouldn't be so bad. Tokyo, though, would be instant no for me. It would be an instant no for me, too. But I'm also not a... I don't really like city stuff as much. I do better in slower paced areas. My lineage, so the Isasakis, we come from the Kai Peninsula, which is like kind of near Kyoto area. You could check into that. It's supposed to be really cool. It's like a fishing town. Little baby fishing town. Like, I don't know where my life is gonna be in a year or two. It's hard to know that. Absolutely. Maybe you should make a vision board. I don't know how you feel about those, because I know with some people it can be very polarizing, but don't necessarily look at where you want to be, but put things that you would like to have. Like, what kind of house would you want? Is it a bigger house? Is it not a bigger house? Like, plan out the life that you want to have and the feelings that you want to have. And then eventually, after you have that done, go travel. Like, you're gonna have to travel and go visit some cities. That's the only thing I can think of is you need to do a road trip before you make that decision. And see if you could see yourself having what is on that vision board in that place down the road. And if you've got that knee-jerk nope, then it is a nope. Big old nope. Okay, let's see if you're still alive with Radar. Ray. Na-na-na. Hell yeah, let's go. We're gonna hop in. You got DC'd? You caught him though? Hell yeah. And not only that, you can't smoke over there for chronic. That is true, you won't be able to smoke. They're pretty bad about that kind of stuff. But the healthcare there, I think, might be a little bit better. I'm not entirely sure. Not entirely sure. Have you ever been to Japan? You think that we're all unsure about the next years? I'm not. For the first time in my whole existence, I'm not unsure of the next 2 years. Do you know how insane that is to me? That's fucking insane. I'm the luckiest girl in the universe. That I don't have to worry about that at this point. But fingers crossed, the universe doesn't give me any fucking curveballs, man. Because, I mean, sometimes that shit happens too. That is no good. Oh my god. They eat primarily fish. You're allergic. Oh god, man, if you're allergic to fish, that may not be the best situation for you. Shaggy, what is your backup plan? What is your backup location? You gotta run. Thanks for the hunts. Sketch, thank you so much for freaking the hunts. I loved it. It was a blast. Thank you for the carries. I do appreciate it. A vision board would be helpful. Damn you Canadian. I know. I feel so good about being this side of the border. Real talk. Part of me is like, man, I just feel like the US is gonna just like disappear off the map in 2 years. Like, what if it's just gone? What if something, like, I don't know. I feel like there's only 2 years that people can put up with bullshit before just chaos happens. So, you know, that could also be a thing. Maybe you look in Canada. Maybe you look abroad. Is that an option? That could be an option. I'm just saying, Raging. It's always been a place that you've had on your list because it's right next door. It's next to nothing for the most part. I mean, you still have some pretty big, heavy cities. I mean, you still have like New York-sized cities, but the rural areas, and if you go out west, they're definitely a little bit smaller and more manageable if you don't like large, crazy cities and towns. Absolutely. I will say though, if you are trying to move to Canada, it's pretty difficult. Unless you, A, already have a job offer, or B, are attending school. If you are attending school, it's really easy to get into Canada. Super, super easy. And even as an international student in Canada, it's so much cheaper than stateside schools. And the education, honestly, if I'm being very honest, is significantly better. You learn a lot more than you thought you would. But yeah, you'd have to do that. Listen, you won't have to pull my leg too hard to get you to think about leaving the US. I'm just saying, maybe look into transferring to a Canadian school. You should. You should just see what it would take. And if there's a school that you think would be like, I don't know, really good. I know in Ottawa, they have a very good law program at Ottawa U, so the University of Ottawa. Just a thought. Just a thought. No. Just saying. They do. You can look into that one. But if being near New York isn't for you and you'd want to be near California, then there's always something in Winnipeg. There's a bunch of different things you could do. Yeah. Just gonna put that little earworm in there. I'm totally trying to get everyone to move to Canada that lives in the States. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, if you want to flee, if you can make it work over here, do it. Because it's great. I love it here. Put up with the Bolton for years. It's not gonna change into... That's true. But it depends on how hard people get pushed eventually. Like, I don't know. Things are very up in the air. People can only handle that amount of chaos for so long before they just snap, you know?
Right. Let's head back and
Sioux
report.
Falls? The other place? Oh, okay. The place that you currently live is the biggest city that you've lived in, and it's almost too big for you? Isn't Sioux Falls supposed to be really pretty? These next few years are dicey, dude. To get me out as a woman? Yeah. Uh-huh. Leave while you can. Guard your loins. You will have healthcare here. Also, if you are a student in Canada, you have international healthcare, which means you receive healthcare benefits from your province, just like a Canadian citizen would. You do pay for that up front, but I could tell you for a full year of school, how much I paid up front for my healthcare was under $500. That's nuts. Also, the cost of my prescriptions were half. Half. Amazing. Fucking amazing. School option ain't viable for you. You can't learn in a classroom no more. They do have trade schooling too. There's stuff like that. I mean, it doesn't have to be a traditional, like, university program. It just has to be, like, it could be an associate's program even. It could be a 2-year. Or it could be trade school. That's still a school. Stuff like that. Need some hands-on training. Absolutely. I mean, there's things. There's things you can look into. Yeah, if you're on TikTok, you should just start following, you know, the immigration lawyers of Canada. And see if you find anything that sparks your interest at all. Because you might find something nice. It doesn't tell me how much longer I have on my food stuff. Oh, I have nothing. Fair enough. This is the only one that really looks good. Bup, 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 bup. You have a chronically ill mother to take care of, you can't flee. That is true. That is very true. And unfortunate. Very unfortunate. See, the falls are really pretty to take care of. You can't flee. No, I mixed two messages together. I was like, wait. The leaves are why you stay? It sounds very, like, Japanese haiku-y. Let's try that again. The fall is really pretty. You live just down the road from it. You like falls? Have you heard of Niagara Falls? Can you tell I'm trying really hard? Okay, I'm done. I'm done soliciting. Unless you have questions, of course. I think one of the things that blew my mind, though, when I moved was the news. The differences in, like, the general population in respect to news stories. You know how, like, I don't know, in the States, everyone's like, oh my god, this is hitting the fan, there's shit happening over here, we have terrorists over here, like, there's always, like, and there's killer bees, like, there's always something where it was like, this requires immediate attention. It was like chaos, like everything's red alert. They don't, it's not like that over here. Or at least where I'm at, it's not like that. It's calm. It's freaking calm. Do you know how nice that was? Oh my god, it was gorgeous. So different. So freaking different than anything I was used to. It was like, oh my god. That was nutsos. Ooh. We can do this one. Why not? Just a little one. Confirm, begin field survey. Let's go. But the city itself is dull as fuck. See, that's no good. So if you look at the top left corner, if you press the button, yeah, the timer was totally out. Bagged milk. Bagged milk is a thing, but you can also get cartons of milk too. They just don't have the jugs of, like, they don't have the gallon of milk. They go by liters. That's the one thing. Yeah, everything's metric. So that was a little bit to get used to. Like, if you're looking at a recipe, everything's in fucking grams, and you're like, what the hell is this? I still don't know what that is. Grams are weird. Grams are weird. So how do you meet the hubby? I met him through Twitch. I met him through Twitch. Like 4 years ago. We were just really good friends. And he was that one who actually like told me like, hey, you should check out this university. It's really cool. So I was like, okay, sweet. So I looked at the university and I got in, but him and I weren't like dating at that point. So I got here and like, I didn't tell him that I had moved here because I didn't see a reason to at the time. I was like, whatever. And apparently one of my TikToks went viral and it showed up on his For You page. And then I get this message like, are you in Ottawa? And I was like, yes. So then we actually started dating that time. And then it worked out so well. It was ridiculous. It was perfect. It was so weird. So weird. So yeah, Twitch is not a dating site unless you can really put forth some slow moving effort. You know, all that effort. It's Sioux Falls, so you left the land of the flat a long time ago. Oh my god, I just got flashed. CBC is also Canadian propaganda as well. I don't even know what CBC is, because I don't watch that shit. But I mean, it's not like all the news outlets are just like chaos. It's more so chaos, not propaganda. Just like chaotic news stories where it's like everything is like red alert, more so. I feel like a lot of the US news stories are strictly clickbait. Does that make sense? Or rage bait? Either way, it just, wow, these guys are running me the fuck over. That was the story quest? So you gotta go into the oil? Oh, cool. That's exciting. To be honest, you don't know why the world isn't like that? Metrics like the rest of the world? Yeah, that is a thing. This guy is gonna be the death of me. I had no idea this quest was gonna be as chaotic as it is. He planned this 4 years ago. Yeah, it was nuts. He completely, yeah, You did. You did. It was... Why is Kazu Cousin over here, like, rocking my socks off? I can't fight two of these at the same time. This is nuts. Hi, Zoran, what's up? Yeah, you did that ages ago. Yeah, he just, I don't know. He played the long game, I guess. But he wasn't even, like, playing the long game. We were just really good friends. Like, super good friends. And then it just took the right opportunity, and once it happened, it was like, oh, this is so easy, because we're already kind of besties anyway. So, like, it wasn't... We didn't have that awkward getting-to-know-you phase. Like, that is the worst. The what's your favorite color? Oh, my favorite color is blue. Like, we didn't have any of that shit. Thank God. I would have hated that. Instead, it was just a lot of, like, hey, you want to play video games? And you want to, like... go eat some freaking good-ass fried chicken and stuff, and I'm like, yeah! It was nice. It was so nice. Blame the British? They started the imperial measurements? I was getting stepped on. Dude, did your best... Yeah! Big time. Oh my god. And it's just funny. Because it was so unexpected and kind of funny because about... This guy... if he killed... Can I tie these tails in knots? Oh, bitches. Why is this low-key a super tough freaking hunt? Yo, this is... Give me a second, my God. I'm gonna life freaking dust me. Can I break your leg, please? Can I just keep you on the floor forever? We need to get you away from that other guy, because he's a bad influence on you. Such a bad influence. Oh my God. Yeah, he's pretty cool though. He's super cool. Now we collect retro games, which is awesome. Super awesome. And in that new house that we're moving into at the end of the month, just got flashed. Oh my God. Oh my God, this dude. I'm gonna go get that other one. Do I get the other one or do I just get this one? I think I just get this one. No, oh my. This is not my finest hour. This is not my finest hour. Oh. Does this mean you're not a... No. No, I'm not. I am a gamer wife, yeah. How wild is that? I am now a gamer wife. Yeah. No more cat purge stains? Oh, it was from your kitty cat? You'd like some dating cheat codes. Be yourself to a fault. Also, you can't force a relationship. That's a big thing. Sometimes you're ready, sometimes they're ready, sometimes one of you is, one of you isn't. Unless you're both ready, it's not gonna work. No matter what the frickin' situation is. Like, you both gotta be ready for that shit. But when the time is right and both are ready to commit, it's way faster. It's way easier. It's great. But also, I hate saying it, look in your friend zone. And if your friend zone has quote-unquote friend zoned you, then you might want to genuinely ask them why. For just introspective reasons, not because you're trying to like win someone over. But be like, hey, why is this happening? Like, what is it that you think I don't have, or one thing that I can improve on maybe? And just, you know, for learning. What's up, Clam? Oh, you're on Dune? Get ready for those belly flops, man. They're gonna hit you right in the butt. This person's gonna hit me in the butt too. I need to be careful. Oh my God, dating sucks most of the time until you find the right person. Yeah, that's the thing, is your freaking chances of finding the right person are like 1%. It fails every time until all of a sudden it doesn't. And it's like, these are the worst fucking odds ever. Worst odds. But I can tell you, when you do find the right person, it'll be the person that you will genuinely want to improve yourself for. And it's not you wanting to be better so that, you know, like, you know, you can just grow. No, it's like you're gonna want to be better because you're gonna want your partner to have the best partner that they deserve. You want to be that person for them. And I think that is kind of where maturity comes into the relationship, instead of just like, I like you because of how you make me feel. And it's like, nah, that's not, wow, did you just fucking spit on me all the way from back there? Oh, God. Stop it. Antidotes. Antidote, antidote, antidote. Oh, and then you flashed me. Now you're gonna hit me with your butt. Worst. Worst. Socially awkward 40k nerd? You're gonna wanna find a girl who also likes 40k. I'm gonna let you know that now. That is what you're gonna want. You're gonna want a 40k girl because it is enough of your life where I would say it's substantial. It's something that is important to you. It's something that you like to share. And chances are you're gonna do better with a partner who has that in common. So if you can look in that direction, then you should. You haven't had a girlfriend in over 15 years? High school was the last time you dated? Well, that's the other thing too, is you don't need to be with someone to be happy either. Like, oh my God, I gotta run. Why is everyone trying to eat my butt? No. You can choose to be single, and that is absolutely fine. And that doesn't mean that there's something wrong with you either. It can be a choice. You don't have to have a player too. You can fucking solo. The awkward moment when you're running and your boobs are bouncing all over the place and you're a 55-year-old guy. That was amazing. I love that. That was so good. You just got back into the dating world. It's scary out here. Man, okay. You'll enjoy this raging. So, when I did move to Canada, I went on a dating app for like a whole week. You might be like, oh, Hannah, why only a week? Because it was terrible. It was so terrible. And this is why. So I was purposely looking for nerds because nerdy shit is very important to me. And I want to have something in common. And so I found this guy. And he had that he loved 40K in his profile. So I was like, cool, let me go talk to this person and figure out what kind of 40K army they have. So I send this dude a message, and I'm gonna be honest with you, like, usually when I pick out people based off of personality. So that doesn't mean that they're like the hottest thing under the sun, right? It's just fine, I don't care. You got a good enough personality, that's more than enough for me. So anyway, I message, I'm like, hey, tell me about your 40K army. Like, what do you have? What army are you running? You wanna know what they respond with? Show me your tits! And I was like, excuse me? So literally I just respond with, do you wanna try that again? And they said, no. And I was like, we're done here. We're fucking done here. That was terrible. I'm like, dude, you're like a 6. And I'm asking you about freaking Warhammer, and all you can say is show me your tits? Oh my god. You think it's also healthy to have life plans where you're single and not building a family. So if you spend your life running after absolutely cute cats, you're totally right. Yes, you have to love yourself by yourself without like the need of another person. I totally agree with that. You should be comfortable with yourself. That's probably more fun. No, yeah, you could be disappointed and happy. A relationship isn't gonna make you feel complete. And the other thing too is your partner cannot be the source of your happiness. Putting that pressure on another person is just completely, it's not gonna, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. It's not fair to you. It's not fair to them. They can't be the one that manages your emotional regulation. Oh my god, I'm just hitting everything. You would have sent a pic of my middle finger. Dude, I know, I was just like, this is so stupid. Like, I hate it here. Like, what the fuck? Oh my god, so Slanesh, apparently. Dating is even harder with kids. So you lucked out and ran into someone that you knew from a few years ago, and they were dating for about a year now. So that's freaking awesome. But yeah, I could totally see that. Having kids while dating too has to be hard, because then it's like you have additional factors that you need to weigh in, and your kids are gonna be your priority, obviously. So you don't wanna, like, you're gonna be a lot less likely to go on a date with a chick who's just freaking hot. Because, are you gonna introduce that to your kids? No. Unless there's substance. Dude, be like, OMG, a girl, prove it. Like, yeah, what the fuck? I was like, are you serious? It takes a lot to genuinely make me be speechless, but I was so speechless out of that situation. Wow, man, he knocked me off. That was nuts. That was nuts. It was nuts. Yeah. I did it just for the, I did not do it for the thrill. What a super amazing story you came into. Instant Dom, what's up? You never thought you'd get married again, but here I am. Samesies. I wasn't planning on that either. I thought I was gonna just, I don't know, I'm gonna be honest. If this boy didn't happen, there would have been a 99% chance I would have just been like, women only from now on out. Oh my god. You're not even really looking for a relationship per se, but you want to find someone who will make you want to make yourself better for yourself. Like a super good friend that you can physically go hang out with and such. Well, that might not be a romantic partner. Like, you might just be able to find a regular partner that fills that need for you. Was I supposed to... I wasn't supposed to slay this guy, was I? Well, no, he's not even dead! Oh my god! I'm so confused. He's playing with my emotions. It's not contradictory. But also, you want to improve. Okay, I'm trying to think of a way to word it. When you want to be better for your partner, a better you for your partner, you also you don't want to depend on them as your pure motivation, I guess.
The monster dropped something.
Like, it's an internal motivation. I want to be the best person I can for Cathoric, because that is what he deserves. Whether or not it's something that he is asking for or he is not asking for. That is just my motivation to do it. If he was not in the picture, I would still be trying to be the best person I can for myself. There's always growth. There's always a pursuit of growth. It's just, the reason is a little different, maybe? I don't know. Oh shit. They sleep upright? That's pretty weird. Rickety weird. I don't have any barrels. Okay, that's fine. Played you like a filth for real. Absolutely. Which is unlike your husband, because you were together for 10 years before you got married for real. I mean, you guys have known each other for a long time. Long, long time. The Bloodlust took over Saki. No, you don't want the pressure on them. You just want to meet someone who clicks. I understand what you're saying. Totally makes sense. Well, maybe you're just not in the right spot. Real talk. I moved to Canada to find my person. Canada. I'm from fucking Tennessee. Fuck. That's a long way to go. I'm just gonna say that shit now. It's a long way to go. Your person may not be where you're at. Which is unfortunate. Cute cats, thanks for the follow. I'm just gonna keep hitting this guy out of spite. Yeah! Okay, I feel better now. Don't be dependent on another person. Live for, yes. Yeah! 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 Ex-husband, not correct. Oh, okay, gotcha. Is that what you're trying to get at? Yeah! Absolutely, absolutely. You don't want to put that stress on the pressure. The pressure should be yours. The weight to carry is yours. But you have a better reason to do it when it's like, oh, this is what they deserve. I want to do something nice for them, kind of thing.
Good one.
How do people ruin these chances that are hard as fuck to get? The self-sabotage, well, yeah. Someone once said to me that, like, you only accept the love that you think you're worth. Like, if you don't think you're worth a wonderful, happy, healthy relationship, you will find something wrong, even if nothing wrong is happening. Like, and if you're constantly looking for either someone to fuck up or, like, proof that you are unlovable, you will always find something to justify your feelings. Always. If you're looking for the color brown, you will always find places that the color brown exists. But that doesn't mean that it's, you know, not... that you can't have that or you're not deserving of that. You know? You're always deserving of love. Where you are now, like, you don't have to be something absolutely perfect and polished to be loved. That's ridiculous. And most people aren't perfect and polished. I'm not perfect and polished at all. My man loves me. But he also wants what's best for me and wants to see me grow. And so I think he will love me throughout every stage of that growth, just like I would love him in every stage of that growth too. But one thing we don't do is allow each other to be down on ourselves. We're usually pretty good about that.
Check your field pouch.
Pretty good about that, which is good. Because this girl that you're with now is probably the most out of the ordinary person that you've ever been with. But something about being with her always makes you smile. When you say out of the ordinary person, what do you mean? What about it? What seems a little bit different? What gives her the sparkle? Current husband came from upstate New York to Georgia. Sometimes you just gotta move.
Let's continue the investigation.
But that's the other thing too. I don't know. If you were unwilling to change your location or grow, like if your gut is telling you like, hey, I should move on. If you know in your freaking tummy that you're too big of a fish for the pond that you're in, but you are not allowing yourself to move to a different pond, your person might be over there and you are literally breaking your own kneecaps because you being a moody bitch. Just freaking grow and get to the fucking pond you're supposed to be in, because you might find a hot chick or a hot dude. in Canada. I'm so lucky. Like, I'm so lucky. God, he's so hot. Okay, anyway, I'm done. You don't think that you're gonna find a man in freaking Ohio. That's because you're in Ohio. Ain't nobody want to be in Ohio. Then you need to look outside of Ohio. Where are you gonna go next then? Where do you think you're gonna find your dude? So TBF, you had tried to find love with 34 different people before you finally gave up and said, okay, if I'm going to be even baseline decent at life, the person that I'm going to be in a relationship must be good at 1, 2, and 3 because I suck at these with ADHD, but I can offer my partner ABC. No, hold on, I want to read that. It is running away from me. That are not everyday things. And oddly enough, within 2 weeks, you met your wife at a bar. She was with her girlfriends watching the band because one of them was married to the singer. I love that. I love that for you. You have no idea. Oh my god. If aliens could invade. Are you gonna date an alien? I mean, if you want to date an alien. You had female validation issues. Hey, you know what I noticed? You said had. You don't have them anymore. See, that's the thing though, is issues can always be worked on. You can always grow past things. The shit you've been through from someone who's been through some hella fucking shit, those don't define you. You are not a product of the shit you've been through. You don't need to define yourself even as a survivor of the shit you've been through because that's not who you are. You are who you are. You are what you like, what you don't like, how you feel, what things that you find important. That has nothing to do with your history. Don't let your history freaking hold you back from whatever, you're gonna be proceeding. Hyper Dragon, what's up? Hello. No, you did find one? I was shocked if oh my god. Ooh, excited. Exciting. Where's the thing?
Yeah.
See if there's any questicles. Ohio has meth. What? Meth coon? What is meth coon? I assume it's a raccoon with meth. Is this a movie? Is this a real animal? How is this? What is this? I want to know. Syrians, what's up? Long time no see. Things are going great. They're going very, very well. How about you? Are things going well over there? Growing up around your 2 older sisters and your mom has shrewd my viewpoint. You can always get rid of that though. Once you start surrounding yourself by people who are positive, people who care, and people who want to see you succeed, all those fears and stuff kind of melt away. Way faster than you think they would. Way faster. But you got to get out of that environment. Your environment makes a huge difference. Big difference. So if you're around women that are all like that, you're gonna have to get away from them. Get away from them. Get around people that are sweet. And you'll realize real fast that you were dealing with such a small population, like such a small trait from a small group of people. There's so many out there. So many out there. Not everyone's like that. Ohio, of all places, is crazy work. Man, I'm from Illinois, and we used to make fun of Ohio all the time. Not as much as Wisconsin, but like, there's just nothing going on in Ohio. Man, even in the game Earthbound, one of the enemies is a freaking speeding sign from Ohio. Even the speed signs in Ohio are trying to kill you. Like, she just has a lot of unique traits that you've never been around. That makes me so happy to hear. I love that. I love that so much. Have you met humans? They are terrible. Helonian, you are a human, and I don't think you are terrible. That does not define you. That's what refines you. Exactly. Exactly. A raccoon on meth. On police body cams after taking a meth pipe, it pulled out another one and tried to use it. Oh my god. What a driven raccoon. Man, little shorty knows what it wants. It's gonna get it. It's dedication. Dedication to the craft. So you live in your mom's basement right now? Thanks, COVID? So now you're just trying to rebuild life for the 3rd time. Well, step 1. Leave your mom's basement. Step 2. Fucking live life like a video game. Work on some side quests. Just figure out what you want to do for fun. Find ways to genuinely enjoy life. I know it's hard. but there's little things you can do that just make you smile. And sometimes those things are really worth it. Really worth it. Go to Kansas? Fair. Fair. Nothing in Kansas. You just failed the other Dune? Okay. If you want to post it, I can hop in after this one, probably. Every time I tell people that you're moving to Ohio, they're like, dude, why? I was like, oh no, Ohio. So there's a chick up here that is married to one of my husband's friends. And she's from Ohio. And it was funny, so they told me and I was like, ew. And she was like, shut up, you're from Tennessee. And I was like, yeah, but at least we have whiskey. What do you guys have? Freaking polo shirts? Like, what, corn? Like, It was funny. Forget you're from the same state as me? Good people, good people. The band, the Nationals, all left Ohio for New York. And I trust the Nationals. Fucking amazing. Benson, Arizona. No, Arizona's not bad. You know, I had always decided if I had to restart my life all over again, if for some reason Canada didn't work out and I was just like, fuck it, we doing the whole thing over again, I'm going radio silent. Yeah, what do I do? Knife attack, fire singer. I'm so confused, I'm gonna die. Oh my god, I just got smacked. I don't deal with pressure well. My plan was to go to Montana. I was like, I don't think anything's in Montana, but I know they've got a lake and it's full of pebbles and it's pretty. I could rebuild there. That was the plan. I was gonna run away to Montana. It is gorgeous, to be fair. Boost the charisma. Never use it as a dump stat. I love charisma stats. I don't think I have, you know, sometimes I wonder about that. Like, if for some reason we could see what skill trees we actually worked down and like what our stats were, I would be really curious which one of mine I just totally neglected. I feel like there would be a lot of them. A lot of them. Ugh. Would have to think about that. I'm clumsy as fuck, so whatever one deals with clumsiness, I didn't put anything in that. Nope. Oh my goodness, dude, he's heavy hitting. Heavy hitting! Roll! Hey now, I mean, I'm just saying. Post it, awesome. Hop in after this one, as long as I don't die. Does a strong southern accent attribute to charisma? I feel like if it adds to charisma, it takes away from intellect. Which is completely false. But if you're from somewhere like the Midwest, and you meet someone from like deep south, like I'm not talking like Nashville, I'm talking like Elizabethton, Tennessee, where they speak very, very, very southern accent, they will definitely think you're stupid. Because you just can't keep up in a conversation because of how fast they talk. I don't think you have a super strong southern accent. You have a Georgia accent, yes. But it's not like, bro, why you hurting me so much? I'm a nice lady. Oh no. We going into some regular potions. Your luck would be low as fuck. I think my luck is really high. I don't know how that happened either. What? Shit. My perception stat would be very high. Physical strength would be low. I can open jars though. Look at me go. I can open jars. I feel like if it was Dungeons and Dragons, I'd have a very quirky build. Very quirky build. I have a hard time doing anything that's not really moral. Not because of like, I'm trying to be a good person. Man, I'm too empathetic. Too empathetic sometimes. I have a hard time. Like, if someone cuts me off in freaking traffic, I'm like, oh, maybe they just really had to poop. Like that's where my brain goes first. Oh shit, move, girl, move. Okay, I guess we're getting tail instead. Okay, well, that's fine. If you had to start all over again, you don't think you would have left Montreal? You're in Montreal? Man, that place is beautiful. It's so beautiful. Also, the smoked meats, off the charts. Off the fucking charts. Oh, so good. You often miss living in that city? Understandable. I mean, can you go back? Or are you stuck? are your main 3 states that you lived in. Kansas, Texas, and Tennessee. Tennessee isn't too bad compared to those two. At least you don't have to pay state taxes, right? You got that southern drawl from Texas. Oh, I bet that's a different one. I just said, oh, I bet like a Canadian. That was weird. You've got some Crown Quest? Hell yeah. We may not have time for them today, but next stream. Yeah, oh shit. So you think you've got a pretty balanced stat line? You're not excelling in one area, but you do a lot of areas decently. I'm like a jack of no trades, but I have a lot of random skills. Isn't it like a jack of all trades, but like a master of none? I feel like I'm a master of weird trades, but oh god, he's gonna kill me. He's gonna kill me. But I'm not, I don't know. I wouldn't consider myself a jack of all trades. But I have very weird skill sets. I don't know. I don't fucking know. Animal proficiency is probably your highest stats. Animals love you? Supposedly, that's supposed to be a very good sign. I don't really know what that sign is supposed to be of, but hey, it's a good sign, right? You got a rogue in D&D that took it upon himself to manage all of the party finances. He just didn't know it. Oh, that's nice. I always thought it would be really funny that if I made a rogue character, that I would make like a little quirky caveat. So, phenomenal at stealth and stealing. Phenomenal. However, if I stole anything, I'd have to replace it with something of equal value. Morally. Like a super moral rogue. Because that would be hilarious. So like if I need to steal a golden key, I'd have to replace it with something that I had that would be roughly the same value in order to not have a guilty conscience. Yeah, that would be me. That would be me. I can't steal. Man, I have heavy guilt. I have heavy guilt. It's so bad. Don't boop this guy in the face. In your prime, your D&D stats were mostly 14s. Oh my god, that's impressive. Oh! Thank you for doing that when you did. You just saved my fucking ass. You definitely have a quirky personality. Your boss always is asking you what drugs you do because he doesn't get your personality. Is that the boss who has like raging ADHD? Like, okay, that's ridiculous. I would just, if someone asked me what drugs I was on, I'd be like, why? Do you got some? Like, you sharing? What are we doing? Not like I do like crazy drugs or anything, but at least it keeps, I'm like the kind of weird ass personality that if someone's like, hey, I like your tattoos, I'm like, thanks, I'm wearing them myself. And it's not because I'm trying to make things weird, it's just because my brain doesn't know how not to say really bad dad jokes. It's a personality flaw. Value is subjective, yeah, but I feel like I would have to be like, okay, here's my family heirloom gold necklace. Like, animals can usually tell a good person from a bad person, so they love me. You should be a good person. Yeah, you should be a good person. You're a good person. I think so. Unless that animal's like, you know, honey badger or something, because I feel like they would keep questionable friendships. So you're just swapping stolen goods, making everyone point fingers? Oh god. No. I didn't think of it that way, Polonian. You might be onto something on that though. That would be an interesting plot twist. I guess so. I guess so. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, him. That's so ridiculous. He seems like a funny dude. Oi. No. Oh! Okay. We taking the cracker. Put the cracker in my mouth. You did a lot of things when you were homeless that you're not proud of. Just know they didn't much feel irredeemable. That is a situation of circumstance. Also, one person is not defined necessarily of their wrongdoing. One bad thing they did. Unless it's like Hitler, that's a little different. I wouldn't put you in that boat. And I would dare say, if you weren't in that situation of helplessness, you probably wouldn't have done what it is that you did. So, there's that. You gotta forgive yourself. If no one's gonna love you, like, you at least want to be on your own team, right? I want to love me. If I thought no one in the world was gonna love me because what I did was like irredeemable, I would at least try my best to love myself so that I got at least a little bit of good. Because you deserve love. You really fucking do. The stick is worth as much to me as this gold key. I'd be like, this is a perfect stick. I got it when I was on vacation at this one spot. Maybe at that point, okay, you could say sentimental value. That would work, shot. That would work. Sentimental value. Starting gang wars with the rich? Kinda. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Would it really be a gang war at that point? I don't think it'd be a gang war. So he's a pain in the ass and got in trouble with one of the owners of her company for having you work overtime. Do nothing because you cost too much. Girl, you expensive as shit. Get it. That's a good trait to have. Hey, if you got in trouble, that's on him. But also, that means you were so good at your job. I'm proud of you. I'm fucking proud of you for that. Stealing and breaking. I'm gonna tell you something, Shaggy. So, I have family members that have done a lot of shitty things. A lot of shitty things. Definitely along those same lines. Records of sorts. But they didn't let the guilt of that change how they lived their life in regards to like wanting to have a good future. And they ended up having kids and they turned into a great fucking dad and they straightened themselves out and they made sure that their kids knew like, hey, this is not okay and this is why this is not okay. And in the areas that they could deal with like reparations, they did. Whether that was paying someone back or just apologizing, you know, they wanted to make sure that they did those things. It's okay. Shit happens. It's not the end of the world. And that doesn't mean you can't move on and have something good and be proud of where you are. Because you can. You absolutely can. Survival was your main goal. You were absolutely right. Survival was your main goal. And now that, you know, you're not necessarily in survival mode, if there is something you can do to help those people that you did, 32 or whatever, I would do it. Because it might give you some more peace. Even if they don't necessarily accept your apology, at least you tried. You know? There's only so much you can do. No one is unredeemable. I agree with that. So it wouldn't be a gang war. It'd be the majority beating up a bunch of old men. Oh, man. Yeah, it would. But those old men have golf clubs. I don't have no golf clubs. You know what I have? A big-ass fucking hammer. You found a wand? Stick in the field? What? Did you really? Did you keep it? You know what I've never understood? Oh, shit. Hold on. Let me make sure I don't die. I could die so easily. This is why I should have, like, I don't know, made sure I had enough potions, but I did not do that thing. Dowsing rods? Do you guys know what dowsing rods are? What in the fucking voodoo is that shit? Like, excuse me? You're telling me that if you have a fucking stick in the shape of a Y, it can somehow alert you when you're above water? Excuse me? What? Have you guys heard that shit? Am I like the only one who's heard it? Why is this guy so difficult? Oh my god. There's a spot between his knee. Let me take that. The dark time in life, and that's okay. Just a time that was shitty, and you still feel bad for messing over people. I get that. Hopefully, eventually, you will feel like you have felt shitty enough, and you'll be able to kind of release that. Or you can go on a magical mushroom trip, and that might help you release that too. But that is unrecommended by doctors. Oh yeah, you've heard that legend? Yeah, superstition. You did not keep it. But you think about it every now and again, wondering if it's still casting that killing spree. It could be. It could be. Real talk, in Tennessee, a lot of people believe in things like dowsing rods. And if you have like a plot of land and you're looking for a well, like they'll send someone out. And sometimes, I fucking kid you not, they will have a fucking dowsing rod. That's a thing. It's a thing. Mushroom trips do be fun until the dragon is guarding your fridge. You know, I've done mushrooms before, but I've what the fuck? I'm still on this guy. I have never like seen things from my mushroom trips, but also I always end up crying after. Why am I so emotional after those things? I'm just like, good God. Yeah, it's a red state for a reason. Fair enough. Fair enough. Is it because they don't value education? Oh. Oh, you tried to hit me. Reality sucks. Oh yeah, it's a little bit. Just a little bit. So first time you did shrooms, you got munchies, alcohol and smoke was involved. I definitely can't mix things. I never really could. And I've only really done mushrooms like a handful of times. But I will tell you, one time I did, I was watching Chris D'Elia's stand-up routine. That man's facial expressions and having some little magic mushrooms is a very bizarre combination. Just very bizarre. Very bizarre. I was like, wow, this is new. His face was stretching all over the place. Oh man, I also thought I was in San Diego for some reason. No, San Francisco. I thought for some reason if I left the door, like if I left the house, I would just be in California, which would have been great considering Knoxville and California are two very different places. Very different places. You would look up water tables and then show up with dowsing rods anyway. Genius. It's genius. You can make so much money. Why aren't you doing that? Do it. Them black magic science, for real. Went to the fridge and went back, made a cardboard sword and shield. I love that. I love that so much. That's amazing. Underground stream can produce some kind of energy which manipulates the rods to move. But how? I want to know. I just want to understand it. Because I'm like, if the rods are just a stick, but the stick isn't attached to it, how does that... It's so strange. It's just so strange. I'm very curious. I'm a very curious person. Absolutely. Like, I kind of want Mythbusters to do a thing on it. I mean, not like Mythbusters is really like, you know, still busted myths, but if they did, I'd be like, oh. Now that you're working steady again, I mean, fair enough. Put in your commission. Oh my god, you're gonna have to wait till I'm all done with this move. But after that, I'll let you know when my commissions are back open. You don't know the full science behind it? Is there, like, my whole question is just, is there full science behind it? Oh my god, your butt. Funk. Big funk. Yeah. Little noodle boy. What is that one noodle that's not quite macaroni? But it does twist? It's like extra long macaroni, but twisty. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I mean? Not spiral. I guess it could be spiral mac, but it's like thinner. It's thinner. Pigtails? Whenever someone says pigtails, honestly, I just think of wiring and cables. Weird. It might be? I'm not sure. I am not sure. But anyway, this guy would be that noodle. Spiral mac is the only thing you can think of? There's probably some Italian name for that shit. There has to be. There always is. They have like fusilli and linguine and mac and cheese. Like, I'm sure there's something for it. But it's the tightness of the spiral that I'm gonna go find it. You know what? I'm gonna go grocery shopping and I'm gonna find a noodle that looks like this guy. It'll be like, this is what it is. And I'm gonna show you guys what the noodle is. Like this noodle right here. The noodle. Fusilli. Fusilli's really good. Especially with pesto. Oh, he's still alive. Wait. Oh, wrong one. Oh god, now I'm just beating up people. No, fusilli is like just a normal spiral. It's not enclosed. It's gotta have a tube in the center. But how, she said, while at a rock spinning head. Oh. Well played. Well played. Sean, you might be right. You're probably onto something. Okay, we're gonna skedoodle out of here. Oh my goodness. I think that's it. I think that's it. Cavatappi? See? I don't know how to pronounce half that shit. Tape? Tap. Nope. Brain not braining. I think so. Let me check something real quick. I don't know if my man is back. If he's not back, we're gonna find out real quick. Hello? No, he's not here. Okay. I was like, I thought I heard something earlier. And so I just thought it was him, but I think it might have been the cat. Yeah, show your noodle on Twitch for the guidelines. Well, what if they don't think it's my noodle? I don't know. You're on vacation right now? You're waiting for a haircut? Ooh. What you gonna get? You gonna get like a fade? You just trimming that up? You go shave it? What are you doing? Man, for a while when I had a buzz cut, I would go to a barbershop instead of a haircut place because I didn't want to spend $40 on a haircut when you could spend $12. And they gave me a shot of whiskey. And it was amazing. It was the best experience of my life. Barbershops are the tits. It's true. There's no other way around it. She said Noki? Oh, Noki's so good. So freaking good. Okay. No, we're not doing it. Okay. Doing a mid fade with a trim? Hell yeah. You're bald, but you can have them do like they can shave the heads, you know, and make it extra smooth. So you're extra aerodynamic, you know? Isn't that the best? You could start doing like cue ball cosplays if you want. You know, just if you wanted. Just saying. Actually, low key, I think bald men. I feel like guys are very attached to their hair. But bald looks fucking great. And I know so many women who think that bald men look fantastic. And I don't understand why people hold on to their hair so much. I'm like, go bald, man. It looks great. It's clean. And then you can have a nice beard and you can like shape it and angle it. Like there's so many options. So many options. Let that shit go. Let it go. You don't need it. You don't need it because your face is so good. You know? I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna raid. We are gonna raid. Sorry, I'm still vibing. It's been a good day. Hopefully you guys have been having a good day too. Boink. Let us see. Hello. Some of these streams look so chaotic. Like, when I say so chaotic, like, they have so many overlays where I'm just like, what is happening? Which is fine. Don't get me wrong. Everyone's got their own style. But it really throws me off when I have, like, 2 inches to see it. No, this one looks good. Okay. Birthday-a-thon. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and raid Fedora Penguin. It's their birthday. If you want to show them some love for their 12-hour stream, we can do that. We can do that. That'll be fun. They're trying to, they have like a goal to be a VTuber. And their little like replacement VTuber is adorable. It's this little like poorly drawn Fedora Penguin and it's really endearing. I love it. Anyway, hey everyone, what's up? So we've got that right. So next week is a little bit different because I am moving at the end of next week. So I will go on a short hiatus. Not long, I promise. But next week's stream, I'll be streaming on Monday. I will be streaming on Wednesday. On Wednesday will be Monster Hunter because we have a little bit of an expansion. So that will be super fun. We'll be doing that. We'll get some good hunts in. They'll probably be day streams. And then I'll probably take a week to a week and a half off. And then we will return. Who knows? There might be some wonderful chaos on returning. Who knows? There might be Borderlands on returning. Who knows? There might be magic again. No, we're not going magic route. There might be World of Warcraft. There's a lot of things that could be going on. But if you want to stay up to date on when I'm coming back and what it is that I'll play, Discord. Discord is the best place to keep up with me. I'm on Discord, TikTok, and on YouTube. Those are the only platforms I have. Cut them down a lot. But yeah, so I'll see you next week for sure. we can go ahead and show some birthday love to Fedora Penguin. And thanks for the hunts. See you guys. Bye.